Healthcare 316's commitment to helping their patients be healthy, not just treating their symptoms to keep them in the system. PIR is so groundbreaking, only 46 clinics in the country are certified to perform it. It has been proven to repair neuropathy related to diabetes, improve diabetic control, hypertension, weight control, metabolic function, cholesterol issues, and can even improve your vision. Even improvement for patients with MS and Parkinson's. Plus, Healthcare 316 has an amazing new kids corner where pediatric specialists are taking new patients right now. Go see them in Carrollton or in Bremen at Healthcare 316.
Smash your thirst with an Incredible Pulp lemonade. Whenever you hear a hometown sports media play-by-play guy say, that's another Incredible Pulp smash.
That is an Incredible Pulp smash, 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 smash.
And then hear some big fat guy growl. Well, then you know you've seen a big hit on the gridiron. Whenever I see the Incredible Pulp lemonade trailer, I know it is a premier game of the week, and I'm getting me some lemonade. Everything you get today has artificial ingredient, not Incredible Pulp lemonade. It's fresh squeezed lemons, filtered water, and sugar, and it's delicious. And it's made by a man, Steve Walker, who loves supporting youth athletics in West Georgia. So next time you see the Incredible Pulp trailer, make sure you stop and get yourself an Incredible Pulp lemonade.
John Thornton Buick GMC is slashing prices for football season. If you're in the market for a new vehicle this fall, John Thornton Buick GMC has you covered with their ultimate tailgate event. How about $8,500 off all new Sierra 2500 Denali's? Those things are gorgeous. Or take $8,000 off all new Yukon Denali's. No one tell my wife, please. Shop online at johnthorntonbuickgmc.com and pick out the right car for you today.
Looking for a law firm that can handle criminal defense, personal injury, wrongful death, medical malpractice, domestic relationships, child custody, adoptions, or divorce? The Pilgrim Law Group is the firm for you. Mac Pilgrim and his group of attorneys will fight for you and work tirelessly to achieve the best result for you. The Pilgrim Law Group's clients have received over $13.5 million over the last 5 years. Give them a call at 770-459-9210 or go see them at 1 Community Square Boulevard, Suite 400 in Villa Rica. The Pilgrim Law Group, treating every case as if it were their own.
Marine South Boat Sales and Service Center is now a full-line Excel dealer. Excel is the #1 selling aluminum boat in the country. We have new models in stock, including duck boats with Mud Buddy surface drive motors. We offer outboards with Mercury and Yamaha. Our service department technicians have over 40 years combined experience in servicing all makes and models of outboards, stern drives, and inboard motors. Go check out our friends at Marine South on Highway 27 North in Carrollton.
When this is the sound of a waterfall in nature, there's no cause for concern. But when it's the sound of water gushing through your living room ceiling because a pipe bursts inside the wall, there's reason to panic unless you pick up the phone and call 1-800-SERVPRO. Only the cleanup and restoration specialists at ServPro can help make fire and water damage like it never even happened. So make the call to 1-800-SERVPRO at the first sign of water damage. Franchises are independently owned and operated.
Casey Bass here for my friends at Spa 316 in Bremen. They offer a variety of services from cosmetic injectables, hormone replacement therapy, and medically supervised weight loss. They also have new and improved weight loss programs, laser liposuction, cool sculpting, skin and laser services, and testosterone treatments. You handle all of your different hormones, but for me, it's the testosterone that has changed my life. And let me tell you something, I'm never going back, and I'm never going to see anybody but my friends at Spa 316. Go see them.
Villa Rica First Baptist is a proud sponsor of Carroll County Athletes and Athletics. Villa Rica First Baptist Church is a place where people can meet Jesus, engage in life-giving community, and everyone is welcome. We believe in creating a space where people can have authentic encounters with Christ, discover their gifts, and use them for God's glory. Join us for our Sunday services at 8:30 a.m. and 11 a.m. located at 1483 on Highway 78 in Villa Rica. Villa Rica First Baptist Church. We are family.
Blackwater Technologies is a fire and life safety company that provides testing and inspections of your life safety systems. At Blackwater, they can also assist in servicing, upgrades, redesign, or replacements of your fire alarms, security, extinguishers, or suppression systems. Blackwater Technologies specializes in fire alarm integration, fire extinguishers, access control, security, CCTV, and central station monitoring. Proudly servicing the states of Alabama and Georgia, and so excited to be involved in West Georgia high school football. When it comes to the safety of your property, call Blackwater.
Is your roof leaking? Is your roof old and looking rough? Give Deep South Roofing a call. Deep South Roofing is locally owned and operated. They live and work in our community and have always supported local athletics. Don't fall victim to one of these out-of-town corporate roofing companies that knock on your door unsolicited. Trust Deep South Roofing for all of your commercial and residential roofing needs. Call them today at 404-819-7240 or visit their website at deepsouthroofingcompany.com.
Knock spring out of the park with Don Rich Ford in Villa Rica. Bart Smith and his staff want you to shake off the winter blues and arrive to the ball fields in style this spring. Don Rich Ford and Villa Rica have been providing top-notch service to the West Georgia area for over 50 years. Don Rich Ford is conveniently located in the heart of Villa Rica at 221 East Montgomery Street. So give them a call at 770-459-5132 or stop by and browse their inventory. And don't forget to tell them the guys from Hometown Sports Media sent you.
I'm Alex, and I'm a middle school infielder. And thanks to Funsel, I raised over $2,000 for my baseball season in just a few days.
Friday night lights, big dreams, and travel ball costs that just keep adding up. Parents, coaches, what if fundraising was as easy as a tap on your phone?
It was so easy. I just signed up, sent my link to family and friends, and the donations started rolling in. No selling, no door-to-door, just quick, real money for my team.
Meet FunTool, the easiest way to raise money for your athlete's team. No selling, no hassle, just quick, simple, peer-to-peer fundraising that lets you keep 100% of what you raise. Start raising money today. Download the FunTool app, spelled FUNDTOOL, on the App Store or Google Play, and get your team funded fast. That's FunTool, FUNDTOOL, where your team keeps every dollar.
Amazing things are happening at Healthcare 316 in Bremen and Carrollton. From traditional family medicine to groundbreaking techniques like physiologic insulin resensitization, Healthcare 316 is the perfect place for your family. PIR is groundbreaking, and it proves Healthcare 316's commitment to helping their patients be healthy, not just treating their symptoms to keep them in the system. PIR is so groundbreaking, only 46 clinics in the country are certified to perform it. It has been proven to repair neuropathy related to diabetes, improve diabetic control, hypertension, weight control, metabolic function, cholesterol issues, and can even improve your vision. Even improvement for patients with MS and Parkinson's. Plus, Healthcare 316 has an amazing new kids corner where pediatric specialists are taking new patients right now. Go see them in Carrollton or in Bremen at Healthcare 316.
Smash your thirst with an Incredible Pulp lemonade. Whenever you hear a Hometown Sports Media play-by-play guy say, "That's another Incredible Pulp smash,"
That is an Incredible Pulp smash, 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 smash.
and then hear some big fat guy growl, well, then you know you've seen a big hit on the gridiron. Whenever I see the Incredible Pulp lemonade trailer, I know it is a premier game of the week, and I'm getting me some lemonade. Everything you get today has artificial ingredient, not Incredible Pulp lemonade. It's fresh squeezed lemons, filtered water, and sugar, and it's delicious. And it's made by a man, Steve Walker, who loves supporting youth athletics in West Georgia. So next time you see the Incredible Pulp trailer, make sure you stop and get yourself an Incredible Pulp lemonade.
John Thornton Buick GMC is slashing prices for football season. If you're in the market for a new vehicle this fall, John Thornton Buick GMC has you covered with their ultimate tailgate event. How about $8,500 off all new Sierra 2500 Denali's? Those things are gorgeous. Or take $8,000 off all new Yukon Denali's. No one tell my wife, please. Shop online at johnthorntonbuickgmc.com and pick out the right car for you today.
Looking for a law firm that can handle criminal defense, personal injury, wrongful death, medical malpractice, domestic relationships, child custody, adoptions, or divorce? The Pilgrim Law Group is the firm for you. Mac Pilgrim and his group of attorneys will fight for you and work tirelessly to achieve the best result for you. The Pilgrim Law Group's clients have received over $13.5 million over the last 5 years. Give them a call at 770-459-9210 or go see them at 1 Community Square Boulevard, Suite 400 in Villa Rica. The Pilgrim Law Group, treating every case as if it were their own.
Marine South Boat Sales and Service Center is now a full-line Excel dealer. Excel is the #1 selling aluminum boat in the country. We have new models in stock, including duck boats with Mud Buddy surface drive motors. We offer outboards with Mercury and Yamaha. Our service department technicians have over 40 years combined experience in servicing all makes and models of outboards, stern drives, and inboard motors. Go check out our friends at Marine South on Highway 27 North in Carrollton.
When this is the sound of a waterfall in nature, there's no cause for concern. But when it's the sound of water gushing through your living room ceiling because a pipe bursts inside the wall, there's reason to panic unless you pick up the phone and call 1-800-SERVPRO. Only the cleanup and restoration specialists at ServPro can help make fire and water damage like it never even happened. So make the call to 1-800-SERVPRO at the first sign of water damage. Franchises are independently owned and operated.
Casey Bass here for my friends at Spa 316 in Bremen. They offer a variety of services from cosmetic, injectables, hormone replacement therapy, and medically supervised weight loss. They also have new and improved weight loss programs, laser liposuction, cool sculpting, skin and laser services, and testosterone treatments. You handle all of your different hormones, but for me, it's the testosterone that has changed my life. And let me tell you something, I'm never going back, and I'm never going to see anybody but my friends at Spa 316. Go see them.
Villa Rica First Baptist is a proud sponsor of Carroll County Athletes and Athletics. Villa Rica First Baptist Church is a place where people can meet Jesus, engage in life-giving community, and everyone is welcome. We believe in creating a space where people can have authentic encounters with Christ, discover their gifts, and use them for God's glory. Join us for our Sunday services at 8:30 a.m. and 11 a.m. located at 1483 on Highway 78 in Villa Rica. Villa Rica First Baptist Church. We are family.
Blackwater Technologies is a fire and life safety company that provides testing and inspections of your life safety systems. At Blackwater, they can also assist in servicing, upgrades, redesign, or replacements of your fire alarms, security, extinguishers, or suppression systems. Blackwater Technologies specializes in fire alarm integration, fire extinguishers, access control, security, CCTV, and central station monitoring. Proudly servicing the states of Alabama and Georgia, and so excited to be involved in West Georgia high school football. When it comes to the safety of your property, call Blackwater.
Is your roof leaking? Is your roof old and looking rough? Give Deep South Roofing a call. Deep South Roofing is locally owned and operated. They live and work in our community and have always supported local athletics. Don't fall victim to one of these out-of-town corporate roofing companies that knock on your door unsolicited. Trust Deep South Roofing for all of your commercial and residential roofing needs. Call them today at 404-819-7240 or visit their website at deepsouthroofincompany.com.
Knock spring out of the park with Don Rich Ford in Villa Rica. Bart Smith and his staff want you to shake off the winter blues and arrive to the ball fields in style this spring. Don Rich Ford and Villa Rica have been providing top-notch service to the West Georgia area for over 50 years. Don Rich Ford is conveniently located in the heart of Villa Rica at 221 East Montgomery Street. So give them a call at 770-459-5132 or stop by and browse their inventory. And don't forget to tell them the guys from Hometown Sports Media sent you.
Welcome back into Hometown Sports Media Network's presentation of high school baseball as we are about set for game number 2 here. Wildcats victorious in game 1. Cooper Robinson going to be on the bump for our Wildcats here in game 2. Ben Gardner going to be his battery mate behind the plate. Colby Holland at first, Henry Brookshire at second, Connor Black at short, Will Orr over at third, Austin Wilson in left, Will Wallace in center, and Jasper Best over in right field. Those starting lineups brought to you by Pico Volt Electrical Contractors in Villa Rica. And a swing and a miss to start out game 2 here for Dell. Dell batting first and playing right field for Woodstock. Second one misses a little high and inside, ball 1. Hoop kicks and delivers. Good pitch low and away. Strike 2.
Thank you. Golly.
You get a blanket?
A coat.
You look warm, Coach.
Well, that's what happens when you have a good son-in-law.
As I'm trying to finish writing the
lineup
here, there we go. Got it a little late from Woodstock, but better late than never. The 1-2 from Cooper Robinson. Whew. Missed low, I guess. Good pitch, though, from Coop.
That was a strike 20 minutes ago.
It sure was. Good pitch from Coop. Coop stares in. Gets the sign from Ben and delivers the 2-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. That's a Sissy's Trackside Grill strikeout. And that is how game 2 starts. Game 1, our Wildcats victorious. 3-1. Rallied back in the bottom of the 6th there. All started by Henry Brookshire. Austin Wilson also with an RBI and a good heads-up base running play to allow Tate Sauls to score. Stretch the lead to 3. Morris steps in, stares at ball 1, low and away, or low and inside, excuse me. The 1-0. Strike. I thought he was going to call it a ball for a second.
He does take his time to raise his right hand.
He does. Good fastball pounds the outside part of the zone from Cooper Robinson. The 1-1 from Coop. Strike, another great fastball.
Maybe a great umpire.
Oh.
I don't know him. Maybe great. Problem I have with umpires that are short like that, sometimes the catcher would jump in front of him.
Yeah.
Whereas if he was a little bit taller, he could see him anyway.
Yeah, I haven't seen this umpires behind the plate right now. The 1-2, that misses high. Evens up the count 2-2. The 2-2 to Reese. That's bounced towards Coop. He gets a glove on it, fielding it over to first. And a great play over at short from Connor Black. Coop got a glove on it. It was a bouncer right back to him. Connor Black ranged over, and 6-3 goes Moorish for out number 2. Great job of Coop just getting a glove on it, and a great job of Connor tracking that one right to him.
I'm not sure the first baseman had his foot on the bag. And the reason I say that is after he caught the ball, he went back and touched the bag again.
Doubled back over there?
Yeah.
First pitch that Reese sees, fastball inside, strike 1. That was a good play from Connor Black. The second or third really good play from Connor tonight. He's played some great defense at third in game 1, and now it's short. Misses outside, ball 1. Ben Gardner still behind the plate for our Wildcats. Once again, remember, Pico Volt Electrical Contractors in Villa Rica sponsoring our starting lineups. The 1-1. Strike 2.
When you're young, you can catch 14 innings.
Yeah, doesn't hurt.
17, doesn't matter when you're young.
Just keep on going through it.
That's it.
So it looks like the strike zone is going to be a little inside here in game 2.
Well, they can see it.
A 1-2, that's high. Ball 2 evens up the count 2-2.
Interesting batting style from this kid. The bat is straight up in the air.
You don't see that a lot.
His wrist and forearms better be really strong.
The 2-2 fouled back off the net. And we'll do it again. 2 outs, top of the first.
But that is a technique that allows him to hit the ball to right field.
Usually when you see guys do that, they'll lean the bat back on their load, but he doesn't really do that.
Right.
The 2-2 swung on and missed. Strike 3, and that's another Sissy's Trackside Grill strikeout. We head to the bottom of the first. 0-0 here on Hometown Sports Media Network.
Villa Rica First Baptist is a proud sponsor of Carroll County Athletes and Athletics. Villa Rica First Baptist Church is a place where people can meet Jesus, engage in life-giving community, and everyone is welcome. We believe in creating a space where people can have authentic encounters with Christ, discover their gifts, and use them for God's glory. Join us for our Sunday services at 8:30 a.m. and 11 a.m. located at 1483 on Highway 78 in Villa Rica. Villa Rica First Baptist Church. We are family.
When this is the sound of a waterfall in nature, there's no cause for concern. But when it's the sound of water gushing through your living room ceiling because a pipe burst inside the wall, there's reason to panic unless you pick up the phone and call 1-800-SERVPRO. Only the cleanup and restoration specialists at ServPro can help make fire and water damage like it never even happened. So make the call to 1-800-SERVPRO at the first sign of water damage. Franchises are independently owned and operated.
Welcome back into Hometown Sports Media Network's presentation of high school baseball. MJ McKay on the bump for the Woodstock Wolverines here in Game 2. Woodstock Wolverines defensively look like this. Sudbury at third, Reese at short, Risky at second, Mullins at first, Dell at right, Ward in center, Moorish over in left, and Hunter behind the plate. And on the bump is MJ McKay. Wildcat batting lineup for Game 2 looks like this. Cooper Robinson bats first, Will Wallace in the 2-hole, Jasper Best at 3, Connor Black at 4, Colby Holland at 5, Ben Gardner at 6, Henry Brookshire at 7, Will Lohr at 8, and Austin Wilson at 9. Once again, starting lineup sponsored by Pico Volt in Villa Rica. Don't shock yourself with shoddy electrical work. Give Pico Volt in Villa Rica a call and let the experts handle your electrical needs. As MJ McKay looks like he's having a little bit of a hard time finding the zone. But once again, it's sort of like what we said with Will Orr in the first game. Might just take you a batter or two to get used to the cold.
Pretty good throw by the catcher.
Yeah, good throw by Hunter down to second. And we are about ready for the bottom of the first.
Question for you.
Hit me with it, Coach.
How long is it going to be before somebody on Billy Rica's team gripes and complains about the shiny object around the pitcher's neck?
I wouldn't think it would take too long.
You see it now?
I do, yeah. I would say the first pitch.
No.
I would at least. First pitch, Cooper Robinson sees from MJ McKay is low and outside, ball one. MJ working quick, gets the ball, toes the rubber, throws the 1-0. Coop hits this one past third and into left field for a base hit. So Cooper Robinson stands at first with a leadoff single. That'll bring up Will Wallace. To Rocco, rhyme that's right, on time. Here we go. It's tricky to Rocco, rhyme that's right, on time is tricky. Will Wallace wasn't even alive when that song came out.
No.
Will step in, Coop over at first. First pitch from MJ is going to be low and outside, ball one. It's tricky. I'm going to have that song stuck in my head all night now.
I wouldn't listen to it, so.
McKay comes set and delivers. That one misses low and outside. Ball two. As Will signals over to Coop to hold up. Once again, I said it in the first game. I'll say it in the second game. Apologies on the scoreboard tonight. Our normal scoreboard operators are not here. The 2-0 off to second goes Coop, and excuse me swing, and MJ McKay is going to pick it up and take it himself over to first base with a 1 unassisted. Coop goes down to second.
Well,
Jasper Best.
Just as good as a
bunt.
That's it.
Yeah.
Well, the biggest issue is the bunt that don't count as time at bat.
That
if you
does.
advance him, that does.
Yeah, there's not much difference in between that and a bunt. The only thing that'll be different will be how it's scored in the scorebook.
Yeah. But I wouldn't want to sit real close to Will in the dugout.
McKay checks Coop, squaring around the bunts. Jasper pulls the bat back. Low and outside. Ball one.
Now you understand what's going on. The third baseman is going to field the bag. The pitcher's going to come to third base line. First baseman runs. The problem is second base. What's he going to do?
The 1-0 from McKay. Fouled back off the brick from Jasper. Strike one. So do you do that, Coach? You're talking about, kind of show and bunt, fake and show and bunt. Do you do that a lot of times to see what the defense is going to do in certain situations?
Exactly.
Even if you don't intend to bunt, just to sort of
just see what it is.
See what they do. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Bottom of the first, 0-0.
Fake bunt. That's what I called it.
Yeah. Just to try to get the defense to show what they're going to do.
Just to see what they're going to do.
Huh. McKay checks Coop at second and delivers. Jasper fouls this one back. Strike two. Coach over for Woodstock coming and getting the foul ball.
He did that just to run a little bit. Stay warm.
I don't blame him, Coach. You tell me the left fielder needs a ball, I'll run it out there to him.
Exactly.
Yeah. McKay checks Coop at second, checks again, and delivers to Jasper. That's high and outside. Ball two evens up the count 2-2. I'd love to send a mic down to the dugout.
Oh, yeah.
McKay checks Coop at second. Long check at second, now finally steps off the back of the rubber. As Jasper is going to step out of the box, take a couple practice swings. I saw at Westminster, Coach, they were telling the kids not to step out of the box after they get in.
Yeah.
Even if they call time. The 2-2. Jasper fouls this one off the catcher, then off himself, then off home plate. I think that the only thing it didn't hit up there was the umpire.
And then trips over the first base line, foul line going to first base.
You got to watch out for that chalk line, Coach.
I'm telling you,
it'll pop up and bite you.
It'll bite you.
Uh-huh. One out, bottom of the first. Cooper Robinson over at second. Jasper Best in the box. Wildcats victorious in game 1, 3-1 over Woodstock. Over a good Woodstock team.
Time wasn't called, so that should be a ball. Umpires didn't call time.
Did he ever toe the rubber? I can't even see it. My eyes are frozen. McKay comes set, checks Coop at second. Checks again. And delivers the 2-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3, and that'll be out number 2. That'll bring up Connor Black. See if Connor can find a gapper and give the Wildcats an early 1-0 lead here in the bottom of the first. Connor Black walk-up song, 9-5 from Dolly Parton. Love me some Dolly Parton.
You and I both.
We went up to her amusement park in Pigeon Forge a couple years ago. That was pretty fun. Left-handed hit at Connor Black. First pitch he sees. Coop off to third. Throw down to third is high. He gets past him. Around third and coming to home is Coop, and he's going to be safe. And our Wildcats push across the first run of the ball game. It's 1-0. Wildcats lead it. Coop is going to get a stolen base and then scores on an E2. Doug cracks me up. The 0-1 to Connor Black. Fouls this one back off the catcher.
Off the end of the bat.
And Connor behind here 0-2. McKay comes set, kicks and delivers the 0-2. Outside, ball 1. The Wildcats lead it here early, 1-0. Can push across first run of the ball game by way of an E2. Stolen base for Coop. And an E2. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Wildcats take the lead, though, here in the bottom of the first. We head to the top of the second, 1-0. Villa Rica leads it over Woodstock here on Hometown Sports Media Network.
Need someplace to relax after a hard day? Sissy's Trackside Grill is just the place for you. Sissy's Trackside Grill is the perfect place to unwind, watch the game, and munch on some grub. Sissy's has everything you could ask for. Wings, burgers, pizza. They even have fish and chips for those British tourists making their way in Villa Rica. Sissy's was voted the best place for a Philly cheesesteak and best sports grill in West Georgia and was a finalist for best hamburger. So stop in at 14790 on 78 in Villa Rica and sample some of Sissy's fare.
Blackwater Technologies is a fire and life.
Villa Rica First Baptist is a proud sponsor of Carroll County Athletes and Athletics. Villa Rica First Baptist Church is a place where people can meet Jesus, engage in life-giving community, and everyone is welcome. We believe in creating a space where people can have authentic encounters with Christ, discover their gifts, and use them for God's glory. Join us for our Sunday services at 8:30 a.m. and 11 a.m. located at 1483 on Highway 78 in Villa Rica. Villa Rica First Baptist Church. We are family.
Welcome again to Hometown Sports Media Network's presentation of high school baseball. Due up 1, 2, 3 for Woodstock is Toole, Ward, and then Mullins. Cooper Robinson still on the bump for our Wildcats. Ben Gardner, his battery mate, back there behind the plate. Weather update tonight brought to you by Fun Tool, F-U-N-D-T-O-O-L. Fun Tool is an easy and fun way to raise money for your athletic team or club. Check them out on social media or at go.funtool, F-U-N-D-T-O-O-L.io. dropped down to 34. I didn't think it was supposed to get into the low 30s, but I am also not a meteorologist.
It ain't over either.
No, sir. It might be in the high 20s before this game is over. First pitch is thrown low, ball one.
Well, I will have to tell you that if it's high 20s,
Yes, sir.
it'll be cold.
This just in. Breaking news. The 1-0 misses away, ball two.
Well, my daughter-in-law just come out with a bowl of soup that really smells good.
Bowl of soup. Oh, look
Soup.
at that. I didn't know that was on the menu there at the concession stand.
Chili.
Good breaking ball, strike one. Chili. Oh, that sounds good tonight, Coach.
Smells good.
That's what I should have put some chili in the crock pot before I came up here. That way it's ready when I get home.
Guess who did?
Oh, did you, Coach?
The wife.
Oh, buddy. The 2-1 misses low and outside, ball three. Cooper Robinson having to battle back here a little bit early. Wildcats lead it 1-0. Great pitch from Cooper Robinson, strike two. And it is now full. Coop stares in, gets the sign from Ben, and delivers the 3-2. The hook that just never hooked stayed outside. And Toole will be on first, the leadoff walk. Once again, Coach, that's one of those pitches probably when it's 20 degrees warmer. Might break enough to catch the top part of that zone. As Ben Gardner comes out and gives the sign to the infield.
Don't know why, because he's the only one on first base.
The only thing I can think of be telling him is double play depth. As squaring around to bunt is Ward. Checked the runner over at first, but Toole is back in time. As Will Orr was crashing on that bunt attempt.
Now see, now there's a second baseman went to first, and first baseman stayed on the bag.
Squaring around to bunt again is Ward. Now he pulls the bat back, chops at it, almost takes out the Mullins on the on-deck circle for Woodstock. That'll be strike one.
A little bit quicker, and that's a pretty good play.
Yeah. You come around a little bit quicker, and you can pop it over first baseman's head. They're changing the play now. They're giving them, this is the Hail Mary, I believe, the 1-1-6-5-0. Checking the runner back over first. Back in time is Toole. Now we're doing play 3-2-2. 3-2-2. I wonder if it's against the rules for our coaches just to yell out random things. Squaring around to bunt and popping it up off the net. Strike two for Ward.
Don't care for umpires that don't call foul ball.
That's sort of become the norm, Coach. Honestly. That's become very commonplace.
I
don't know why. The 0-2 pop straight up the chute. Is this going to be playable?
Ooh.
Oh, almost. Colby Holland was ranging over towards the on-deck circle, and it kind of played tricks with him. He got close to the net and then came back on the field. Just crossed him up.
What did I tell you a while ago?
That win from I-20?
No.
Wait a minute.
The ball, the way you hit the ball.
Oh, yeah, the way it spins.
You hit it and spins it back.
Yeah. You are correct on that one. Coop tells Ben goes with the signs again, nods and delivers the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Strike three. That is another Sissy's trackside grill strikeout. The third of the night for Cooper Robinson. That'll bring up Colin Mullins. Mullins batting in the 6 hole, playing first base for Woodstock. Checking the runner over at first. Just keeping Toole honest over there. As cold as it is tonight, certainly not as cold tonight as it was yesterday.
No.
Strike one to Mullins. JV victorious in game 1 last night against Carrollton and fell in game 2.
I'm sorry. As a coach, I wouldn't have played that.
No, I probably wouldn't have either, Coach. Stares in and, late time called. And we're getting with the late time again. We went through the exact same thing at Central. Can't call time that late.
As he started in motion, you can't call time at all.
You sure can't.
Yet he just allowed it.
The 0-1. Off to second goes the runner, but it's a foul ball off the netting. So Toole will go back to first base. Thoughts and prayers to the Lehman family. You know, Coach Lehman's father passed away this week, Mike.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he passed away, I believe Jared said on Sunday. Good family, great man. Thoughts and prayers with that family as they go through this. The 0-2. That's bounced back to Coop, but over his glove, picking it, at second, and it just kind of eats him up. Henry Brookshire slid.
May have hit him in the face.
Yeah, sure might have.
There ain't no blood, he's like.
Henry tried to get a footing over there, and it looks like the ground just came out from under him, and he slipped down there. Blocked it up, though.
Well, what takes place is I guess the lights got in his eyes because his sunglasses got in his way.
It was the sheen off his sunglasses. That's
but
what
if you look, there's two of the infield that have their sunglasses on their hat.
Yeah. Just in case the sun pops out here at 7:49. You never can be too careful, Coach.
Or it may start raining, and
then you really got to put them on to keep your eyes dry. Squaring around to bunt is Hunter. At least he shows bunt, pulls the bat back, offers at it. Check swing. They're going to say he didn't go.
if
ball one.
If he hits that, he knocks it out of the park. They're yelling.
1-0 count. Runners on first and second. 1 out, top of the second. Wildcats lead at 1-0. Coop checks the runner at second and delivers.
Same place it was 30 seconds ago.
Sure was. Not as consistent of a zone here in game 2.
No.
As Ben gives the sign to Coop. Coop checks the runner over a second, pinwheels but doesn't throw it. As Hunter steps back in the box for Woodstock. Mullins at first, Toole at second. Coop checks Toole at second and delivers the 1-1. Oof. Missed low and inside, I guess.
That was a good pitch.
That was a good pitch. That was a strike in the first inning.
Exactly. Of course, the good umpire's out on the bases now, so.
Yeah, they can't work home plate 2 games in a row. They always switch them up. Checking the runner back over to second. No one was there. Two 2-1 count to Hunter. Coop checks second and delivers. That's inside strike 2. I thought that was a worse pitch than the one before that, to be honest with you.
I did too.
Either way, it evens up the count 2-2. Our umpires at Westminster, if you miss a call at the plate, you always make up a call here or there, ball, strike, stuff like that. The 2-2, strike 3, got him looking. That's another Sissy's Trackside Grill strikeout, the 4th of the game. But you know how umpires, if they miss a ball, they call it a strike. They'll give you one back at some point. They'll make up for it. And the umpire at Westminster would, if he missed a ball, the next one would be a makeup call, like no matter where it was. Like it'd be one like 2 foot off the plate, but he'd call a strike to make up. And I'm like, I understand a makeup call here or there. I was like, we can't make it that obvious. Like you gotta hide it just a little bit. That'll bring up Sudbury. Sudbury stares at strike 1 from Cooper Robinson.
Well, the good Lord was real with me all the years that I coached because I was never thrown out of a ball game as a coach.
The 0-1, strike 2, fastball outside corner.
But there's always you better learn the way to go out and talk to the umpire or a referee.
Yep. Talk to them like they're a human, you know? Coop stares in, kicks and delivers the 0-2. Strike three! Throws him, and Cooper Robinson strikes out the side. He's got 5 Ks. We head into the bottom of the second. It's 1-0. Villa Rica leads it here on Hometown Sports Media Network.
When this is the sound of a waterfall in nature, there's no cause for concern. But when it's the sound of water gushing through your living room ceiling because a pipe bursts inside the wall, there's reason to panic unless you pick up the phone and call 1-800-SERVPRO. Only the cleanup and restoration specialists at ServPro can help make fire and water damage like it never even happened. So make the call to 1-800-SERVPRO at the first sign of water damage. Franchises are independently owned and operated.
Marine South is a full-line Mercury and Yamaha dealer. They sell new and used boats featuring Excel, the best-built aluminum boat on the market. Their factory-certified mechanics have over 40 years of experience. Speaking of servicing your boat, if you mention this ad, you'll get 10% off your maintenance parts of a full service. Give our friend Clay Harden a call at 770-832-3330 or go visit them at 1656 Highway 27 North in Carrollton.
Welcome back in to Hometown Sports Media Network's presentation of high school baseball. Villa Rica Baseball is presented by ServPro of West Georgia. They are our title sponsor this year. ServPro of West Georgia, your restoration and cleaning experts. Wildcat Baseball is also made possible by Pilgrim Law Firm, Blackwater Technology, Marine South, Incredible Pulp Lemonade, John Thornton Buick GMC, Deep South Roofing, Smith's Floor Coverings, Uncle Don's Dapper Pomade, Villa Rica First Baptist, Healthcare 316, Spa 316, Don Ridge Ford and Villa Rica, Sissy's Trackside Grill, Fun Tool, Kia of LaGrange, Pico Volt Electrical Contractors, and the Morning 5 podcast. Stay tuned after the game for your Don Ridge Ford Player of the Game. Don Ridge Ford Player of the Games in Game 1, Henry Brookshire and Brody Blair.
I see Coach Best has changed his hat.
Oh, he's got a fuzzy hat on now. I don't blame him. I also have a fuzzy hat on.
I do as well.
I don't blame him. Colby Holland, Ben Gardner, and Henry Brookshire do up 1-2-3 for our Wildcats here in the bottom of the second. As the dugout's in full voice over there for our Wildcats. First pitch, low, ball 1.
They're doing that to stay warm.
I don't blame them. Anything you got to do to stay warm tonight, you do it. The 1-0 to Colby Holland. Almost an excuse me swing. It's going to be foul over towards the Woodstock dugout.
They didn't have to go a long way to get that ball.
You know, I'm surprised they allow doubleheaders this early in the season, knowing how cold it gets at night.
Well, again, back when I started coaching, we played doubleheaders like that.
Yeah,
but we played two
some
5-inning
do.
games.
The 1-1 is hammered into left field and down for a base hit. So the second inning starts off exactly like the first inning did with a leadoff single. Gotta bring up Ben Gardner. Yeah, Coach, you know, a lot of regions still do that too. A lot of regions now, you know, our region we only play each team twice.
Right.
We have a home game, they have a home game. And some region play everybody 3 times.
Right.
You'll have, you know, one team will only get one home game and the other team will get a doubleheader.
This year, the next year they swap it.
Yes, sir.
But the problem with that is, or the reason for that.
Ben Gardner puts a drive into one in center field. I think it's going to be a pop fly, but on a warmer day, that would have tickled the warning track, but it just goes as a long pop fly tonight.
The part of that is reasoning is you play 2 5-inning games.
Yep.
You play them regular. But then if you're going to play 2 7-inning games, the early time has to be a time like this week when somebody was out.
Yeah. I don't know if they do 7 or 5 innings now, Coach, to be honest with you. I'm not real sure.
But these are 2 7-inning games. So.
Right, yeah. Henry Brookshire up there, takes ball, throw down to second, not in time to get Colby Holland, and he'll stand at second with a stolen base. Henry Brookshire ahead here 1-0.
a supporter of Mr. Brookshire up behind us, and she's been behind him for a long time. His mother.
The 1-0 to Henry. Thinks about bunting, pulls the bat back. Ball 2. I know that feeling all too well, Coach. I don't think there's a bigger supporter of my two boys when they play baseball than their mama.
Oh, I'm telling you. And this one over here that sits in the stand, I've been with her 52 years, and she's always supported sports and athletics because of Mandy.
That's a balk.
That's it.
Yep. Over to third goes Colby Holland on a balk.
Mandy was a cheerleader.
Well, you know, it takes a special woman to also be a coach's wife.
Oh, I'm telling you.
You got to sacrifice a lot to, I mean, you know, all the hours coaches put in and everything. To be a coach's wife, that's a big ask. 2-0 pop foul.
I'm telling you, I mean, that's, you know, there is no traveling. If you're going to go anywhere, you got to carry your kids because the coach has got Saturday games, Sunday.
2-1 to Henry, misses outside, ball 3.
Sunday, figuring out the game plan for next week. And it don't stop just because you're through with 10 games or football season.
Well, and a lot of these coaches coach multiple sports too.
Exactly
so it's
right.
not, look at Mike. I mean, Mike's football, basketball, baseball.
Exactly.
So he's, you know, year round coaching something. The 3-1. That misses, bounces to the dirt. There's going to be a play at the plate, but not in time as Colby Holland comes around to score the second run of the game. And over on first stands Henry Brookshire, the 1-out walk. That'll bring up Will Orr. The long story short, it takes a special woman to be a coach's wife.
You got that right. I mean, she's been that way 52 years, so.
She's got a pretty good bead on what it takes. You're
Yes,
telling
sir.
me. 2-0 Wildcats lead it here in the bottom of the second. Will Orr stares at ball 1 high.
And when you throw in a fisherman as well.
Yeah. That just compiles on top of it, Coach?
Oh, yes.
The 1-0 to Will Orr.
Low.
Little low. Ball 2. Over at first stands Henry Brookshire. Cooper Robinson singled in the first and came around to score. Colby Holland singled in the second and came around to score. The 2-0 off to second. Throw is in time and gets Henry Brookshire.
Yeah.
Good pop and throw from behind the plate from Hunter. I like the aggressiveness on the base path. I'll never fault any team for being aggressive on the base path.
No, sir. You know, several things have got to happen good if you're going to throw a guy out no matter what base.
The 2-1 swung on and missed. Strike 2 evens up the count 2-2.
Somebody's got to throw it. Somebody's got to catch it.
Yep,
Somebody's got to
put the
throw
tag
it.
on it.
Somebody's got to catch it.
You got to be in the right place. Got to slap the tag on them. A lot of stuff goes into throwing out a runner. The 2-2 to Will Orr. Misses high, ball 3, and that's now a full count. Dugout giving support to Will Orr up there. McKay kicks and delivers the 3-2. That misses low and outside, ball 4. Will Orr will jog down to first with a 2-out walk, and that'll bring up Austin Wilson. Austin Wilson with a very heads-up running play in the first game to allow Tate Sauls to score from third. Walk-up song, Ice Ice Baby from Austin Wilson. First pitch that Austin sees, catches the outside part of the zone, strike 1. Over at first, Will Orr. by way of a 2-out walk. McKay kicks and delivers the 0-1 to Austin Wilson. Outside. Ball one. Looked like a curveball that he just released a little bit too early. Looked like that release point wasn't optimal for the curveball he wanted to throw.
Right. Hands may got cold.
Mm-hmm. The 1-1 from McKay. That's fouled back over to the on-deck circle. Better be on your toes over there, Coop. Strike two. Center fielder for Woodstock looks like he's playing shallow.
He is.
Left and center both do, really. Guess they don't expect the ball to travel too much in this air.
And it don't.
No, it doesn't. We've seen it a couple times tonight. McKay checks the runner over at first and delivers the 1-2. That's high and outside, ball two. Austin thought about swinging at it. Stomped on the brakes at the last second, pulled his bat back. Evens up the count, 2-2 and 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bottom of the second, Wildcats with 2 runs.
A bunch of twos.
A bunch of doses. McKay kicks and delivers. Fouling this one off out of play over towards the indoor hitting facility of the Wildcats.
Bounced off of that, went to the softball field.
We get 3 or 4 Wildcats jogging over there to retrieve it.
They're so cold down there, they got to be.
McKay kicks and delivers the 2-2. That misses high and outside. Ball 3, and it's a full count.
Actually, just before I left Cherokee High School, we had played in a ball game that I looked down the end of the dugout, and they had a trash can with a fire in it.
If there were any metal trash cans, they might do that tonight, Coach.
Exactly.
The 3-2. That's hit towards short. Scooping it up is Reese across the diamond.
Good play.
And
Good play.
just in time. Good cannon from Reese. 6-3 goes Austin Wilson to end the second inning, but not before our Wildcats can push across another run. It's 2-0. Villa Rica leads it here on Hometown Sports
Villa
Media
Rica
Network.
First Baptist is a proud sponsor of Carroll County Athletes and Athletics. Villa Rica First Baptist Church is a place where people can meet Jesus, engage in life-giving community, and everyone is welcome. We believe in creating a space where people can have authentic encounters with Christ, discover their gifts, and use them for God's glory. Join us for our Sunday services at 8:30 a.m. and 11 a.m. Located at 1483 on Highway 78 in Villa Rica. Villa Rica First Baptist Church. We are family. Villa Rica First Baptist.
Casey Bass here for my friends at Spa 316 in Bremen. They offer a variety of services from cosmetic, injectables, hormone replacement therapy, and medically supervised weight loss. They also have new and improved weight loss programs, laser liposuction, cool sculpting, skin and laser services, and testosterone treatments. You handle all of your different hormones, but for me, it's the testosterone that has changed my life. And let me tell you something, I'm never going back, and I'm never going to see anybody but my friends at Spa 316. Go see them.
Welcome again to Hometown Sports Media Network's presentation of high school baseball. As we head to the top of the third, Wildcats lead it 2-0. Cooper Robinson still on the bump for our Wildcats. Risky, Dell, and Morrish do up 1-2-3 for the Wolverines. Here in the third. Stay tuned after the game for your Don Rich Ford Player of the Game.
Quickly.
Yes. Absolutely. It'll be a quick Player of the Game.
Won't turn.
Swing and a miss from Risky on strike one. Trying to get the music turned down in between innings.
And he went him up there. I think he's going to get a cup of coffee.
I don't blame him. The 0-1 misses outside, ball one.
All right, now here's the difference in the pitching styles that we saw a while ago.
Uh-huh.
Look where he ends up after he throws the ball.
Okay. The 1-1 from Coop.
Like he's going toward first base.
Swung through and strike one. And that's another thing that the older the kids get, you got to teach them where to finish so they can still field their position.
Exactly.
Yep. The 1-2 from Cooper Robinson. Fouled back off the netting over towards the dugout of the Wildcats. Good play made. I think that was Brody Blair that made the play. Let's see if I can get my spectacles. Who was that? Yep. Brody Blair. Making a nice play in the dugout after being our defensive player of the game in the first inning. That's chopped over to third. Couple hopper to Will. Will over across the diamond to Colby Holland. And 5-3 goes Risky. Start the first inning. Excuse me, third inning.
I was going to say first.
Yeah, I don't want to reset. Temperature at 35 and holding. Weather update brought to you by Fun Tool. No wind, though, so it's not too bad. Still cold, but I hate wind. Wind is the worst. You can't do anything about it. I feel like the wind cuts through everything you ever put on. Dell stepping up, squares around the bunt. Did he get his bat back? They're going to call it a ball?
He said it was a ball.
I didn't think he got his bat back.
Look, if the ball is thrown and the bat's over home plate, it's a strike.
Yeah, absolutely. The 1-0 to swung on and missed. That one's a strike from Dell.
Coach Ellis, you got to get it going earlier.
Coop gets the ball, toes the rubber, and is ready to go. The 1-1. That's popped over out of play towards the tennis courts. One hops the fence at the tennis courts. Strike two. Coop gets the sign from Ben, kicks and delivers the 1-2. Misses low. Evens up the count 2-2. Good stop from Ben Gardner. You got the fire. Got to roll around. Just say you need it. Say yeah. The 2-2 from Cooper Robinson. Great curveball for Rosem. Strike three. That is a Sissy's Trackside Grill strikeout and Cooper Robinson's sixth strikeout through 2 2/3. That'll bring up Morrish. Morrish went 6-3 in the first inning. Morris is the one that hit it back up the middle that Cooper got his glove on. And Connor Black came over, cleaned it up, picked it up, and threw it over to Colby Holland at first. First pitch, he sees. Going to be low and outside, ball one. These are the nights that I'm jealous of Billy. Billy's got a press box out there at Central.
Oh, yeah.
The 1-0. Oh, good
Good
curveball, yeah, on the inside corner, strike one. That pitch looked like it was going to be a ball for about 55 feet. Colin Wilson over here snapping some pics of the baseball Wildcats.
Ooh.
Oof. Misses low, I guess.
30 seconds ago, that was a strike.
Yeah. Ball two. That was a good pitch from Coop. Coop gets the sign from Ben, kicks and delivers. That is only strike two. That is only strike two.
Wait a minute. Let them worry about it.
As the Wildcats are running off the field, and now they get them back on the field. Oh, man. Now the count's even 2-2. I was looking down I was like, did I have the count wrong?
But he'll get him right here.
Yeah. Coop kicks and delivers the 2-2. Sort of an excuse me swing over to Brookshire. Picks it up at second over to Holland. And 4-3 goes Morrish to end the third inning. We head to the bottom of the third. 2-0. Wildcats lead it on Hometown Sports Media Network.
When this is the sound of a waterfall in nature, there's no cause for concern. But when it's the sound of water gushing through your living room ceiling because a pipe bursts inside the wall, there's reason to panic unless you pick up the phone and call 1-800-SERVPRO. Only the cleanup and restoration specialists at ServPro can help make fire and water damage like it never even happened. So make the call to 1-800-SERVPRO at the first sign of water damage. Franchises are independently owned and operated.
Knock spring out of the park with Don Rich Ford in Villa Rica. Bart Smith and his staff want you to shake off the winter blues and arrive to the ball fields in style this spring. Don Rich Ford and Villa Rica have been providing top-notch service to the West Georgia area for over 50 years. Don Rich Ford is conveniently located in the heart of Villa Rica at 221 East Montgomery Street. So give them a call at 770-459-5132 or stop by and browse their inventory. And don't forget to tell them the guys from Hometown Sports Media sent you.
Welcome back into Hometown Sports Media Network's presentation of high school baseball. Cooper Robinson, Will Wallace, and Jasper Best do up 1-2-3 for our Wildcats here in the bottom of the third. The Villa Rica with a 2-0 lead, victorious in game one, 3-1.
You know, I would have thought the as Coach Best comes over and picks that pass ball up.
We almost made the play on it back here, Coach.
I would have thought the folks in the concession stand maybe would send us a cup of coffee.
No, I know. We got some coffee last Saturday.
I don't understand that. So
I guess they don't love us today. I guess
I
that's what that is.
don't guess not. But I think one of them. One of them, I understand. She's in charge of the dugout this year. I mean, the concession stand this year.
So Cooper Robinson steps in. Coop singled in the first, stole a base, and then scored the game's first run by way of an E2. First pitch that Coop sees, curveball low.
Okay. I was going to say, the catcher just sit right there.
Just looked at it.
Yeah.
Somebody can get that ball for me?
Exactly. Here, the coach sprinted out of the dugout and did.
Coop steps back in. McKay toes the rubber. And the 1-0. Coop fouls this one. Back off the bricks. Strike one, 1-1 count. I can start to see my breath out here. The 1-1. Check swing from Coop. Pulls up. Ball low. Coop ahead here, 2-1. McKay working quickly. The 2-1 to Coop. Fouls. Fouled this one. Almost hit Colin. Almost hit the camera. That's the important thing over there. We can fix Colin's face. Can't fix the camera. The 2-2 to Cooper Robinson. Coop fouls this one back off the netting. Lives to fight another day. McKay kicks and delivers the 2-2 to Coop. Swing and a miss, strike three. Be out number one. That'll bring up the big Scotsman, Will Wallace. Very vital. To Rocco rhyme, that's right. On top. Here we go. Tricky to Rocco rhyme, to Rocco rhyme, that's right. On time is tricky. It's tricky, 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 tricky. It's tricky to Rocco rhyme, that's right. On time is tricky. Will 0 for 1 on the day. First pitch that he sees, pops it up foul, and it hits off the light post. It hit off the light post and came back in play. That's worth a free hot dog.
If you'd have caught it.
Yeah.
90% of the time when it hits off a light, it's going to hit off a light bulb too, and don't look up because you got glass coming.
Yep. Will sort of had a swinging bunt in the first. The 0-1 to Will Wallace. Swing and a miss, strike three. Strike two, excuse me. Will a little bit ahead of that one. Kind of stinks for Will in the first inning. It was essentially a swinging bunt, but like you said, unlike a sac bunt, it's going to go down as a base hit or a at bat. That one's low. Scoots past the catcher, gets to the backstop. Ball one. Jasper Best getting his workout in.
Full sprint.
I don't blame him.
Full sprint. And you're right.
Keep those legs warm, buddy.
He's keeping warm. That way.
That's right. The 1-2 to Will Wallace. That one's low. Ball two. Evens up the count 2-2. Good job of Will battling back here. 2-0 Wildcats lead at bottom of the third. McKay kicks and delivers the 2-2. That's low for a strike, apparently. Strike three. That'll bring up Jasper Best. That hasn't been called that low.
No.
Second game so far tonight.
He must be cold, won't go home.
Yeah. I'm fine with a big strike zone. Just stay consistent. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. First pitch that Jasper sees, big swing and a miss. Curveball that Jasper was ahead of. The 0-2, the 0-1 from McKay. Jasper hits it first base, line foul.
I saw the end of the bat.
Mike Best made a very small effort to get out of the way of that one. He did get out of the way, but.
Well, he's down there talking to Chris, the umpire. I mean, yeah.
I can't say that was a wholehearted effort to get out of the way of the ball.
Well, it wasn't really hit that hard either. I mean, he could have fielded it and not have to worry about it.
And then he would have had to take his hands out of the pocket. The 0-2 swung on and missed as MJ McKay strikes out the side. We head to the top of the fourth. Wildcats lead it 2-0 on Hometown Sports Media Network.
Jason Bass here
First
for my
Baptist.
friends at Spa 316
Villarica
in Bremen. They offer a variety of services from cosmetic injectables, hormone replacement therapy, and medically supervised weight loss. They also have new and improved weight loss programs, laser liposuction, cool sculpting, skin and laser services, and testosterone treatments. You handle all of your different hormones, but for me, it's the testosterone that has changed my life. And let me tell you something, I'm never going back, and I'm never going to see anybody but my friends at Spa 316. Go see them.
Smash your thirst with an incredible pulp lemonade. Whenever you hear a Hometown Sports Media play-by-play guy say, that's another incredible pulp smash,
That is an incredible pulp smash, 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 smash.
and then hear some big fat guy growl, well, then you know you've seen a big hit on the gridiron. Whenever I see the Incredible Pulp Lemonade trailer, I know it is a premier game of the week, and I'm getting me some lemonade. Everything you get today has artificial ingredient, not Incredible Pulp Lemonade. It's fresh squeezed lemons, filtered water, and sugar, and it's delicious. And it's made by a man, Steve Walker, who loves supporting youth athletics in West Georgia. So next time you see the Incredible Pulp trailer, make sure you stop and get yourself an Incredible Pulp Lemonade.
Welcome again to Hometown Sports Media Network's presentation of high school baseball. Top of the fourth. Reese, Toole, and Ward do up 1-2-3 for the Woodstock Wolverines. Wildcats with a 2-0 lead.
Up to bat, number 3, Hunter Reese.
You know, that's kind of strange to have the home team, Villarica home team twice, the same
Yeah.
double header.
We did
Normally they swap it.
Well, we did it the same at Woodstock last year. Woodstock was the home team both games.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Swing and a miss from Reese on the first pitch from Cooper Robinson here in the fourth. The 0-1 from Cooper Robinson. Misses outside, gets to the backstop, ball one. Remember to stay tuned after the game for your Don Rich Ford Player of the Game. Quickly.
Yeah, real quick.
The 1-1. That's pop foul out of play. Back over towards the cul-de-sac. Looks like traffic on I-20 heading eastbound might be slow. Can't tell if that semi-truck is stuck in some traffic or what's going on. So if anybody is listening to us in Alabama heading towards Georgia, just know at the Villarica exit, looks like I-20 might be a little slow eastbound. That one misses outside, ball 2.
He's in the emergency lane for sure.
It's kind of tooling along. It looks
At
like
about 20 miles an hour.
Cooper Robinson might be having a little grip issues here in the 4th. Understandably so. The 2-2. That's pop foul out of play. Back right towards the cul-de-sac where the other one was. We'll reset and do the 2-2 over again. Next Wildcat broadcast. There it is. That's what I was trying to say. Tuesday, I believe, here versus Bremen. The 2-2. Swing and a missed strike 3. That is another Sissy's Trackside Grill strikeout. Also on Monday, Coach, we are inviting all of the public to Roopville Baptist Church for the first annual Hometown Sports Media Awards Nights. The award night will be at 6 p.m. And we are inviting everybody to attend as Cooper Robinson starts Tool off with a strike.
Oh, that for basketball?
Football, Coach.
Oh, football.
Yes, sir. I was going to go to Chapel Hill and call the Villa Rica versus Chapel Hill game, the 0-1 from Coop. Same exact spot, and for some reason a different result. That is a ball. But we were trying to figure out dates that would work for everybody, and Monday is like the only date that would have worked for 90% of our team. So I will not be traveling to the Purple Palace and calling that baseball game. The 1-1. That misses outside, ball 2. But we're going to be honoring all the extraordinary football players from around the area. Got an all-area team and a couple superlatives. Should be a fun night. The 2-1. Good curveball from Cooper Robinson, strike 2. And we'll also be live streaming it on Facebook Live if anybody doesn't want to get out and about but is still curious and interested. The 2-2. Right back our way. I didn't duck. That's Brody Blair comes sprinting to pick up the foul ball. Hoop comes set, kicks and delivers the 2-2. Right back our way again off the brick. This one ricochets all the way down to Will Orr, third base.
I think I would want to look at that ball.
Yeah, that's exactly, Coach. You called it. As soon as Cooper Robinson got the ball back, you requested a new ball from the umpire.
I don't think Cooper did it, though. The flat side of the ball would be real easy to make it break. The umpire just put it back in his bag, though.
The 2-2.
Nope.
Oh.
A little bit low.
Yep, little low. Good pitch from Coop. Thought he had him. That'll run it full 3-2. The payoff pitch from Cooper Robinson. Swung on and missed. Strike 3 for out number 2. That is another Sissy's Trackside Grill strikeout. That's his 7th strikeout in 3 2/3 innings. First pitch to Ward is hitting to center field. Oncoming is Will Wallace. And dropping in front of him in shallow center field for a base hit. So Ward will be over at first with a 2-out single.
That's the hardest play to make in baseball.
Shallow pop?
No, the ball that's hit straight at you.
Oh, yeah.
And it goes up. No matter if it's high or not, but it looks like you have to freeze for a second, and that allows the ball to get down.
I thought off the bat that was going to be a harder hit ball than it was.
Me too.
Mullins squares around a bunt, off to second. Nobody's covering. And a stolen base for Ward.
Well, coaching point here is it doesn't matter. Throw the ball.
Yeah.
It's not a point of getting the defender to the bag. He may run to the bag and with the ball arrive at the same time, tags him out and play ball.
Yep. Checking the runner over at second. Good pickoff move, but back in time is Ward. And I think that's one of those things that's just going to come in time with trust. You got a new catcher back there in Ben Gardner who is going to have to work with your middle infielders and just trust that if I throw it, even when you're not there, you're going to get there and make that catch.
Well, but see, there again, you're right. It's trust, but it's also get over there and do it.
Yeah.
Make it.
Go
Make
do
it.
your job.
Yeah.
Mullins 1 for 1 of the day for Woodstock. Coop checks the runner at second. Time called.
I want to check on that and find out when they changed that rule.
They can step out?
Yeah.
I'll ask. Strike 2 as I
I'm gonna
completely missed it.
Chris, if I can, when you after the ball game.
Yeah, he'd answer it for you. Cooper ahead here, 0-2. Mullins crowding the plate. Coop checks the runner at second and delivers the 0-2. Ooh, good pitch on the inside corner. Doesn't get the call. Ball 1. Just off the plate.
You would think he could see that. It's right in front of him.
Maybe Ben's not behind the home plate. The 1-2. That one's inside. Evens up the count 2-2. Two count. Top of the 4th. 2-0 Wildcats lead this one. Runner on second. Ward singled and then stole a base. The 2-2. That's hitting to right field. Jasper is going to come on. It's going to hit in shallow right field. No play for Jasper, and in to score is going to be Ward on an RBI single from Mullins.
Was at a ball game one time, and the umpire was pretty bad. The pitcher and catcher got together and threw the ball. The catcher moved the glove, hit the umpire in the mask with the ball.
Oh, jeez. Golly.
Yeah.
So Mullins over at first, and that'll bring up Hunter. Checking Mullins over at first, but he's back in time with a head first slide. Not a very big lead for Mullins at first. Strike 2 Hunter for pitch 1.
I'm not so sure he didn't tip it either. But if it's close this time, he better swing because you don't show up the umpire with snapping your head around.
Coop ahead here, 0-1 to Hunter. Whew. Misses outside, I guess.
Well, that's a makeup pitch. If he called that, and now he thought about it was a ball.
I think
that
right,
was
Coach.
a strike.
Yeah. 1-1 count, 2 outs. Strike 2 on the inside corner.
And again, get to that point, you show the umpire up, and he's going to show you up.
Yeah, you can't do that. Respect given, respect earned.
Exactly right.
Time called by Hunter. Granted by the home plate umpire. Top of the 4th, 2-1. Wildcats lead it over Woodstock. Villa Rica victorious in game 1, 3-1. The 1-2 from Cooper Robinson. And
foul ball.
Hit Hunter.
Ooh. As only the catcher can.
Now batting number 5, Preston Sutton.
Can say if that was hit him or hit the knob of the bat.
As we're going to get a courtesy runner.
Yep, 11.
Going to be Ryder Rich. The Wolverines have it first and second as Coach Wade Bailey is going to go out and talk to Cooper Robinson.
2 out.
Yep. Ground ball anywhere, pop fly somewhere. Woodstock did their damage with just a couple bloops. They weren't even hard hit balls. A bloop to center, and then a bloop to right field.
I looked up a while ago when the umpire called them balls of strikes, put his hands up on how many balls of strikes there were, and I couldn't see nothing because he got black gloves on, and I couldn't see them.
You ought to have white gloves on. Yeah. You got to get those moving gloves. Sudbury bounces. It comes off of Coop's glove, picking it up and over to first is Henry Brookshire. And Wildcats get out of it. 4-3 goes Sudbury to end the inning. We head to the bottom of the fourth. 2-1, Wildcats lead it here on Hometown Sports Media Network.
Need someplace to relax after a hard day? Sissy's Trackside Grill is just the place for you. Sissy's Trackside Grill is the perfect place to unwind, watch the game, and munch on some grub. Sissy's has everything you could ask for. Wings, burgers, pizza. They even have fish and chips for those British tourists making their way in Villa Rica. Sissy's was voted the best place for a Philly cheesesteak and best sports grill in West Georgia and was a finalist for best hamburger. So stop in at 14790 on 78 in Villa Rica and sample some of Sissy's fare. Knock spring out of the park with Don Rich Ford in Villa Rica. Bart Smith and his staff want you to shake off the winter blues and arrive to the ball fields in style this spring. Don Rich Ford and Villa Rica have been providing top-notch service to the West Georgia area for over 50 years. Don Rich Ford is conveniently located in the heart of Villa Rica at 221 East Montgomery Street. So give them a call at 770-459-5132 or stop by and browse their inventory. And don't forget to tell them the guys from Hometown Sports Media sent you.
Welcome back into Hometown Sports Media Network's presentation of high school baseball. Pitching change. Woodstock has made the Pico Volt electrical contractors in Villa Rica call to the bullpen. Now pitching for the Woodstock Wolverines is number 46, Truett Hardy. And Hardy will face Connor Black, Colby Holland, and Ben Gardner here in the bottom of the fourth. And we had some fun. Final score in Heard County on the TM5 scoreboard. The Lady Braves victorious 89-75 over Dodge County and they're on their way to the Elite Eight.
Must have been a heck of a baseball game.
Heard County baseball did play Jackson the other night, and I want to say the final score was like 23-17.
Wow.
Yeah. Nuts. That sounds like a football score. So Connor Black will step into the box for our Wildcats. Connor 0 for 1 here in game 2. Connor in the first game hit a ball about as hard as you could hit it down the first base line. And somehow Bialy, the first baseman for Woodstock, caught it. Or knocked it down and went to first. But first pitch, Hardy throws to Connor. Breaking ball outside, strike one.
I think if it meant something, I would, as a coach from Villa Rica, I would speak.
The 1-0 is hit over into left field and falls down for a base hit. Nice job of Connor Black going the opposite way, and he'll be over at first with a leadoff single.
Would have to speak to the umpire about the shoes that the pitcher's wearing.
Because they're shiny?
Yeah, well, it has look to be like metal on it.
So I'm not sure if we're going to get a pinch runner here or what we're doing, but Tate Sauls just came in to run for Colby Hall, or excuse me, for Connor. So we'll have to see what materializes from that. But Colby Holland will step into the box. So a good single from Connor. See if Game Changer has a answer for me. Might have just been a straight swap.
May have been.
Colby Holland steps into the box. Colby Holland, 1 for 1 on the day. Single in the second, stole a base, and scored on a wild pitch. First pitch that Colby Holland sees in the dirt. Tate gets a jump to second, and Tate Sauls will be over at second. I'm going to say that was on a wild pitch. Personally. So, yeah, I think Tate might just be coming in for Connor. I don't know.
And what position?
But Connor was playing shortstop.
Oh, well, Tate, I don't think it'll be shortstop.
I don't know. We'll find out in the top of the 5th. We'll pass along any info we find out to you. So Colby Holland ahead here 1-0. Saul's over at second. That one misses outside 2-0. Tate Sauls with some nice base running in the first game. Gave the Wildcats a 3-1 lead. Hardy checks Sauls, throw back over. Ooh, pickoff was in time. But Reese dropped the ball. A head first slide from Tate. Back safely. A little nerve-wracking.
Mm-hmm.
Good lead from Tate, though. The 2-0 swing and a miss from Colby Holland, strike one. I like the aggressive lead over at second by Tate. Just maybe get back a little bit quicker.
And concentrate on the pitcher. Don't worry about the.
Squaring around the bunt, and oh man, laying one down, and it bounces with some backspin, goes over the catcher and back here for a foul ball. Good work from Ben Gardner picking up the foul ball. Foul ball evened up the count 2-2. Put the bat on it here. Put it in place somewhere. Let's get Tate over to third. Almost a balk. I thought Truett Hardy almost fell on the mound. I thought his cleats got stuck. The 2-2 to Colby. Fouled back off the netting. Good job of battling back there. Ben Gardner trying to stay warm as he sprints and gets the foul ball off the net. Of course, when you're catching, I guess it's not as important to try to stay warm.
No, you're going to be warm.
Hardy checks Tate at second and delivers the 2-2. That's hit right back up the middle and through in center field. Sauls gets the stop sign at third. And so our Wildcats will have them on the corners first and third with no outs. And Ben Gardner up to the plate. Ben 0 for 1 in the game. With no outs, I wonder if Ben bunted once in the first game, tried to bunt a second time. I wonder if runners on the corners and no outs, I wonder if they would try a squeeze play here.
Nah.
You don't think so?
Nah, I don't think, not squeeze, not with no outs.
Checking the runner over at first, diving in back in time is Colby. Colby Holland at first, Tate Sauls at third. Ben Gardner at the plate. 2-1 Wildcats lead it here in the bottom of the fourth. No outs. Truett Hardy sets and delivers. Strike one to Ben Gardner.
He's got his hands in the pocket, son. Hit the ball.
Runners at the corners for the Wildcats. Hardy nods once and delivers. Swing and a miss from Ben Gardner, strike two. The 0-2. Oof. Low, ball one. That was almost too close to call, too close to take, Coach.
It is.
That made me a little nervous. Let's be aggressive up there, Ben. Come on, buddy. Runners at the corners. Hardy checks Colby over at first, back in time. Crowd the plate, be aggressive. Let's just get the bat on it. Hardy checks the runner at first, nods and delivers. Inside, ball 2. Evens up the count, 2-2.
Question is, if this is a ball 3, do you send the runner on the next pitch?
Probably. I would, yes, I would. The 2-2 to Ben Gardner. Ben puts it to play, third base, foul. Oh, man. About a 1.5 foot foul. When I glanced over there, I thought it was fair for a split second. Left fielder gets it into Coach Wade Bailey. Wade Bailey gets it into the dugout.
Again, the home plate umpire did not say foul ball.
No. We'll reset and do the 2-2 again. Runners at the corners, 2-1 lead for the Wildcats, no outs. The 2-2.
Right.
Ooh, strike 3. That'll be out number 1. I thought when it came out of the pitcher's hands, I definitely thought that was going to hit Ben, and it broke into the zone. That was a really nice curveball. So 1 out, runners on the corners, and that'll bring up Henry Brookshire. Henry walked in the second and was caught stealing. First pitch that Brookshire sees is in the gap in right center. In to score is Tate Sauls, and around second, heading for third and getting the stop sign is Colby Holland. And Henry Brookshire picks up where he left off in game 1. He stands over at second with an RBI double. It is now 3-1 Wildcats lead it. And still only 1 out. That'll bring up Will Orr. Will walked in the second. That's outside, ball 1. Bottom of the 4th, 3-1, Wildcats lead it. 1 out, runners on second and third. Will hits this one back behind him, foul. 1-1. Dugout in full voice over there as my tongue and mouth are starting to freeze out here. 33 degrees, your fun tool weather update. Getting close to the freezing point. The 1-1.
It's 3 straight curveballs.
That's kind of surprising in this weather, I would think, Coach.
Oh, big time surprise.
Yeah. I would go fastball changeup a lot. The 2-1. Will gets the bat on this one, but pops it out of play, foul over towards the nets of the tennis court. That'll even up the count, 2-2. See if we can get a gapper and score 2 here. Follow Henry Brookshire's lead.
Center fielder is real close, real shallow.
Gets the bat on that one, but pops it foul out of play over towards the bullpen for Woodstock. Center fielder is super shallow, Coach.
Yeah. Left fielder is too.
Yeah. Kind of so. I mean, I know it's cold, but that's very shallow. That's like 12U rec shallow. Stepping off the back of the rubber is Hardy. Henry Brookshire standing in between second and third, trying to stay warm. The 2-2 to Will Orr. Thinks about it, doesn't swing. It's inside, ball 3. That runs it full. Standing on deck is Austin Wilson. Already comes set, the payoff pitch. Pops this one up, sort of deep second base, and catching it right on the edge of the grass is risky for out number 2.
That don't it may have looked like deep second, but that was almost shallow second.
That was. I thought that was gonna be deep second, shallow right field. The ball is not popping off these bats. Maybe that's the reason they're playing so far in. That's their third or fourth time tonight that I thought the ball was hit harder than it was off the bat, and it just went nowhere. First pitch to Austin, high, ball 1. Austin 0 for 1 in this ball game, and grounded out to the shortstop in the second inning. As time is called, and Hunter is going to go out to talk to Hardy. Been live so far tonight for exactly 4 hours now.
Yep.
First pitch was supposed to be 4:30, and it was closer to 4:46. Austin hits this one to short. Coming up and fielding it is Reese over to first.
Good play.
Making a good throw as Austin Wilson goes 6-3 again to end the fourth. But we had another insurance run. We head to the top of the fifth. It's 3-1. Wildcats lead it on Hometown Sports Media Network.
Is your roof leaking? Is your roof old and looking rough? Give Deep South Roofing a call. Deep South Roofing is locally owned and operated. They live and work in our community and have always supported local athletics. Don't fall victim to one of these out-of-town corporate roofing companies that knock on your door unsolicited. Trust Deep South Roofing for all of your commercial and residential roofing needs. Call them today at 404-819-7240 or visit their website at deepsouthroofingcompany.com.
Knock spring out of the park with Don Rich Ford in Villa Rica. Bart Smith and his staff want you to shake off the winter blues and arrive to the ball fields in style this spring. Don Rich Ford and Villa Rica have been providing top-notch service to the West Georgia area for over 50 years. Don Rich Ford is conveniently located in the heart of Villa Rica at 221 East Montgomery Street. So give them a call at 770-459-5132 or stop by and browse their inventory. And don't forget to tell them the guys from Hometown Sports Media sent you.
Welcome back into Hometown Sports Media Network's presentation of high school baseball, as Connor Black is going to toe the rubber for our Wildcats here in the top of the fifth. So Cooper Robinson went 4 innings, gave up 1 earned run, and struck out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That'll bring in Connor Black. See what the Wildcats look like defensively now. So it's still Will at third. Henry Brookshire over at short. Or no. Being all right. Yeah, throw goes down to second. It's a good one. So Henry's going to go over to short. Coop is going to go to second.
Outfield's same.
Outfield's the same, yes, sir. So that's what it was. Got a courtesy runner for Connor because he is pitching this inning. First pitch, Connor throws outside, ball 1.
Fifth or sixth inning?
Fifth, top of the fifth. The 1-0. Misses low, ball 2.
Whatever it is on the interstate over there, still not. People keep.
Yeah, it's still crawling, isn't it? I wonder what's going on. 2-0 misses outside.
Going east. Looks to be very slow. See lights slowing down.
Yeah, it looks
tail
like,
lights.
Looks like all of them. Some of them going fast.
Now these are going Going west, they're going fast, but the one going east.
I just saw a couple of them going east that are going real quickly. Maybe it's just one lane or something. The 3-1 just misses outside as Risky will head down to first with a leadoff walk. That'll bring up Dell. Dell 0 for 2 on the night with 2 strikeouts. Connor checks the runner at first. Good pickoff move, but back in time is Risky. Connor peeks over to first. Comes set and delivers. Squaring to bunt was Dell. Ball was in the dirt. Good stop from Ben Gardner. Ball 1. Play 1-3-1.
131.
Yep. That's a 28 dive, or 21 dive, I believe. The 1-0 from Connor. Beautiful pitch right down Peachtree, strike 1. Now it's 1-2-3. That's a 28 sweep. Next play, they're going to call the reverse.
Trap.
The 1-1. Squaring around, showing bunting. Back pick. They had him picked off, but the relay over to second, not in time. So Risky will go down to second with a stolen base. Connor ahead here, 1-2. Connor checks Risky over at second, checks again and delivers the 1-2. Inside, good stop from Ben Gardner, evens up the count 2-2.
I hate to disagree with you, but that wasn't inside. That was behind him.
Was that outside?
That was behind him.
That's super inside.
That's on his other side.
That was his backside. Checking the runner over at second, back in time is Risky. That's popped up out of play over towards the cul-de-sac. Hit once and pop on over there. 2-2 count, runner on second, 3-1 Wildcats lead it here at the top of the 5th. Coop started the game, went 4 innings, giving up 1 run and striking out 8. Connor throw over to second. Checked Risky. He's back in time. I think that's Brody Blair retrieving that foul ball. The 2-2. Outside. Good stop from Ben Gardner.
Good stop.
And runs a full 3-2. Connor sets and delivers. That's a bouncer, short third. Will Orr picks it up over to first. Good scoop from Colby Holland. 5-3 goes Dell. Over to third goes Risky. And that'll bring up Moorish. Moorish 0 for 2 on the day.
Don't understand why he didn't just pick it up and tag the runner who was coming at him.
I wonder if he was too shallow. I don't know. I was wondering that too. I was wondering that as well, Coach. I thought Will, when I saw Risky so far off second, I thought Will was going to pick it up and just tag him.
Yeah.
I don't know. Connor sets and delivers. That's hammered left field, but foul.
But I did hear him call foul then.
He called foul then. Borish saunters back over into the batter's box. Connor comes set, checks Risky at third, and delivers. Outside, ball two, good stop. Or ball one, excuse me. Good stop from Ben Gardner. Ben's played well back there so far tonight. The 1-1 from Connor Black. Ooh, man. Ball outside. Looks pretty good from back here.
Yep. But remember, that's a small umpire, big catcher, and he can't see around him.
Ben is a pretty tall catcher. The 2-1. That's hitting to center field. Giving ground is Will Wallace, tracking it back and making the over-the-shoulder catch. And coming in to score is Risky. So Morris will get an RBI on the sac fly. Out number 2 in to score is Risky.
Now batting number 3, Hunter.
And the lead is 1 for the Wildcats. And that'll bring up Reese. So base is clear, 2 outs. 3-2 Wildcats lead it. Good fastball inside, strike 1 to Reese. They called the 2-3-3. I think that's the wide receiver jet. The 0-1. That's fouled off out of play. I thought that was going to hit those lights. It didn't. It's going to end up on the top of the tennis court's nets. As Reese is going to go down and talk to the third base coach there for Woodstock.
He was summoned by the coach.
Summoned. It's a good word. We don't use that word enough. Summoned.
Surprised some of these folks up here and tell them all you know in 30 seconds, coach.
Connor ahead here, 0-2. Kicks and delivers. That's hitting to right center field. Ranging back is Jasper Best. He'll settle under it and catch it for out number 3. Woodstock pushes across one, but our Wildcats still lead at 3-2 heading into the bottom of the 5th.
Amazing things are happening at Healthcare 316 in Bremen and Carrollton. From traditional family medicine to groundbreaking techniques like physiologic insulin resensitization. Healthcare 316 is the perfect place for your family. PIR is groundbreaking, and it proves Healthcare 316's commitment to helping their patients be healthy, not just treating their symptoms to keep them in the system. PIR is so groundbreaking, only 46 clinics in the country are certified to perform it. It has been proven to repair neuropathy related to diabetes, improve diabetic control, hypertension, weight control, metabolic function, cholesterol issues, and can even improve your vision. Even improvement for patients with MS and Parkinson's. Plus, Healthcare 316 has an amazing new kids corner where pediatric specialists are taking new patients right now. Go see them in Carrollton or in Bremen at Healthcare 316.
Welcome back into Hometown Sports Media Network's presentation of high school baseball. Villa Rica Baseball is presented by Serve Pro of West Georgia. They are our title sponsor this year. Pilgrim Law Firm, Blackwater Technology, Marine South, Incredible Pulp Lemonade, John Thornton Buick GMC, Deep South Roofing, Smith's Floor Coverings, Uncle Don's Dapper Palmade, Villa Rica First Baptist, Healthcare 316, Spa 316, Don Rich Ford in Villa Rica, Sissy's Trackside Grill, Fun Tool, Key of LaGrange, Pico Volt, Electrical Contractors, and the Morning 5 Podcast. As our first base coach is a little late to get into his spot.
And the umpire was.
I wonder if they were over there talking.
Probably.
Cooper Robinson, Will Wallace, and Jasper Best do up 1, 2, 3 for our Wildcats here in the bottom of the 5th. Coop offers at a bunt. Strike 1. Didn't expect Coop to go through with that bunt.
They didn't either.
The 0-1 curveball, strike 2.
It don't take but one swing.
Yep, that's right. The 0-2. That was almost a quick pitch. It's a bouncer to the shortstop. Over with it is Reese. High throw, no good. Reese had a high throw to Mullins. Mullins jumped up and hit just off the top of his glove. And Cooper Robinson will be at first by way of an E6. That'll bring up William Wallace. Will
The big
0 for 2.
Scotsman.
The big Scotsman. Will 0 for 2 on the day so far. Over at first stands Cooper Robinson. Checking Coop over at first. Back in time.
He stopped and had to slap his hand.
Hardy's still the pitcher. Off to second goes Coop. Ball is low. Throw is not in time. And Cooper Robinson is safe at second with his second stolen base of the evening. Hardy checks Coop. Will turns around, bunts it down the third base line. It's a beauty.
You ain't gonna
It
throw
is an
him out.
absolute
You
perfect
ain't
bunt
throwing
down
him
the
out.
third base line. Safe at first is Will. Over to third goes Cooper Robinson. Coach, you could not have planted that ball more perfectly.
No, sir.
What a beautiful bunt from Will Wallace. Perfect speed, perfect placement, and we got him at the corners now with no outs.
There ain't no telling what this is going to do now.
I got a gapper. It's going to go right to that Monterey sign in left center field. And we're going to get a conference on the mound. Nobody warming up for Woodstock. As I said that, now there is somebody warming up.
Yeah, if they were planned, it would have been a long time for now.
Yeah, Ethan May heads down to the bullpen. We saw him in the first game.
Wait, it looks like
Mound meeting is over. And Jasper Best steps in the box. Jasper 0 for 2 today. In game 2, 2 strikeouts. Runners at the corners for our Wildcats. At some point, I would assume Will's going to take off for second. I don't know when. It won't be pitch 1, swing from Jasper, and he fouls it over towards the dugout of the Woodstock's Wolverines, and he's not very happy with himself.
Take it out on the ball, buddy.
Yep. Runners at the corners, no outs, bottom of the 5th, 3-2 Wildcats lead it. Hardy comes set and delivers. Outside, ball 1. As time is called, catcher Hunter going to go talk to his pitcher, Truett Hardy. I'm not sure if he's trying to part some wisdom on him or if he's just trying to buy time for Ethan May in the dugout, or in the bullpen.
Yeah, same old thing. Tell me all you know in 30 seconds.
Coach, I can officially say the Fun Tool weather update. We are now below freezing. It is 30 degrees out here.
Wow.
The 1-1 from Hardy. Off the second goes Will Wallace. Pitches a strike. Will Wallace moves up 90 feet. Our
He's still
Wildcats-
sore.
Still?
Still sore. One got hit a while ago.
On his toe.
His toe or his ankle?
Hardy checks Will. The 1-2. bouncer to third. It's a one hopper. Check the runner over at third, on to first. And not much we could have done there.
Nope.
5-3. It was a hard chopper to third. Sudbury came up with it, threw it over to Mullins, and Jasper goes down 5-3 for out number one.
Number 6.
That'll bring up Connor Black. Connor right now, the pitcher. See if he can help himself here. Get a little gapper.
Not often you see him go 0-3.
No. We shouldn't. We were talking how good he was hitting before the first game. Maybe we should just shut up. As the outfield is playing Connor to go the opposite.
Yep.
Playing him to the left.
They didn't see him hit that ball.
Yeah.
Go down the first baseline.
That's outside ball one. That's weird. I almost always see outfield play batters to pull.
Bringing infield in.
The 1-0 to Connor Black. Pops this one out of play, foul into the softball field, strike one. Will Wallace at second, Cooper Robinson at third. 3-2 Wildcats lead at bottom of the fifth, one out. Cooper Robinson at bat, 1-1 count. Man, if Coop can pull one down the right field line, he might get an infield home run or an inside the park home run. Time called by the catcher. I don't know what that was.
I don't either.
Catcher called time and yelled out something, but
I don't think he knows either.
The 1-1. Squaring to bunt, back to the pitcher. The play's over at first. Oh, man. Connor's out at first, and the runners can't advance.
Now batting number 5, Colby Holland.
That'll bring up Colby Holland.
Don't take but one.
Colby 2 for 2 here in game 2 as a stolen base and scored a run in the second inning.
Oh, wow.
See if Colby can stay hot. First pitch he sees outside. Ball one. Two outs, runners on second and third. Colby Holland at bat. That's a bouncer in front of the plate. Is it going to score a run? Coming in, sliding. No play. Safe at home is Cooper Robinson. And advancing on the wild pitch is Will Wallace over to third. That'll score a run. It's 4-2. Wildcats lead it. Colby Holland ahead here, 2-0. Hardy comes set and delivers. Good curveball, strike one. Thought Colby was going to give that one a ride for a second.
I don't understand why they're not trying to hit the ball to right field on a breaking pitch.
There's a massive gap. Of course, now they're playing him a little bit more straight up.
But not the center fielder.
No. The 2-1 bounced foul off the screen. Evens up the count 2-2. Wildcats lead at 4-2. The 2-2 to Colby Holland. That almost hits him, gets away from the catcher, but not far enough for Will to score.
Went up the wrong foul line.
Yeah, it went up the third base foul line. That went up the first base foul line. Will's Jets are on, and he's sliding in.
Yes.
4-2, Will Wallace at third. 3-2, 2 outs. Wildcats lead it here in game 2. Fouls this one off, out of play, or not out of play, but.
Yeah, it's out of play.
Yeah, out of play for the first baseman. As Austin Wilson stands up there and keeps battling. Good at bat. Hardy kicks and delivers the 3-2. Austin hits this one to center field and right into the glove of Ward. But our Wildcats push across another. It's 4-2 as we head to the top of the 6th here on Hometown Sports Media Network.
Looking for a law firm that can
When
handle
this is a
criminal
sound-
defense, personal injury, wrongful death, medical malpractice, domestic relationships, child custody, adoptions, or divorce? The Pilgrim Law Group is the firm for you. Mac Pilgrim and his group of attorneys will fight for you and work tirelessly to achieve the best result for you. The Pilgrim Law Group's clients have received over $13.5 million over the last 5 years. Give them a call at 770-459-9210 or go see them at 1 Community Square Boulevard, Suite 400 in Villa Rica. The Pilgrim Law Group, treating every case as if it were their own.
If you have an electrical problem or project in your house, don't shock yourself. Call PicoVolt and let the experts handle it. PicoVolt electrical contractors have over 10 years of industry experience and offer a wide range of residential and commercial electrical services to meet your every need. From routine maintenance to complex installations, PicoVolt can handle it all. Plus, PicoVolt's competitive pricing and flexible scheduling make it easy to get the quality electrical services you need when you need them. So give them a call at 770-462-1030 and see how PicoVolt can help you today. PicoVolt, shockingly good results.
Welcome back into Hometown Sports Media Network's presentation of high school baseball as we head to the top of the sixth. Wildcats lead at 4-2 here on the Wildcat Network. Connor Black still up there for our Wildcats. Connor will face Toole, Ward, and Mullins here in the top of the sixth. As long as they didn't make any changes that I didn't pick up on Game Changer. Living on a prayer, take my hand, we'll make it, I swear. Whoa, living on a prayer. Oh.
I wonder what Chris is doing over there.
Where was he at?
Over on the other side of the dugout.
Chit-chatting?
I guess. I don't know.
First pitch from Connor, a little low to Toole. Be ball one. Maybe they got a little heater over there.
Could be.
That one's low, ball two.
Could be. Here comes Coach Best down the line to pick up the pass ball.
Zero hustle. I got need more hustle out of Coach.
He said, that's all I got.
Connor stares in, gets the sign, and delivers the 2-0. Outside, ball three. I didn't hear any play call.
Nope.
After that one. The 3-0. That misses low, ball four. Toole will head down to first base with a leadoff walk.
Now batting number 32, Pete.
That's the second inning in a row that they've gotten the leadoff walk, as Coach Wade Bailey's going to come out and talk to Connor Black a little bit.
Trot out there.
I would sprint. I'd sprint to right field, and then I'd sprint back to the pitcher's mound. Danny used to work on the darts.
Might work too.
Remember, folks, if you don't have anything going on Monday night at 6 o'clock, join us down at Roopville Baptist Church for our first annual Hometown Sports Media Awards Night, honoring all the great football players around our area. We'll have an all-area team as well as some cool superlatives. Pretty excited we get to do this for the kids of West Georgia. Tried to do it last year and just couldn't get everything together in time. And this year we actually get to give the kids awards. Squaring around the bunt, it's a good one. Connor's going to pick it up at pitcher, throw it over to first. And Ward goes 1-3 on the sack bunt. Over to second goes Toole.
Batting number 10.
That'll bring up Colin Mullins.
Has he hit before?
He has. Colin is 2 for 2.
Oh.
2 for 2 with one of Woodstock's RBIs. First pitch, Mullins sees. Good fastball inside, strike one. Danny used to work on the darts.
Uh-oh. Something's up.
Yeah. Squaring around the bunt is Mullins. Connor Black steps off the back of the mound. Coach, that traffic is still slow over there on 20 East.
Yep.
Squaring around again is Mullins. Now he pulls the bat back. That's strike two. So instead of trying to bunt, Mullins just stares at strike 2. Bold strategy, Cotton. 0-2 count, 1 out, top of the 6th, 4-2. Wildcats lead it. Checking the runner back over at second. Back safely as Toole. Connor checks Toole and delivers the 0-2. Soft little roller over to second. Coop picks it up. Fumbles it a bit. No play at first. I'm going to say that is due to the coldness. And yes, I would agree, Coach. So Mullins reaches first on an E4, and that'll bring up the catcher, Hunter.
Number 12.
As the head coach for
Woodstock.
Sorry. Caught me mid-yawn.
Me too.
So Woodstock has him first and third with 1 out. Infield at double play depth. See if we can get Hunter to roll over here to short or second. Henry and Coop look cold. Get him working.
There's some power. Bless his heart. He's dropped his glove. He can't find a place to put his pencil.
Runners at the corners for Woodstock. 4-2 Wildcats lead it. Connor kicks and deals. Fastball, strike 1. Connor checks the runner at first. Comes set and deals the 1-0. Or the 0-1, excuse me, 1-1. Misses outside. Alpha Bravo Foxtrot. 17-32. Niner. Connor comes set and delivers the 1-1. Low in the dirt. And over to second goes Mullins. So Woodstock's now got him second and third with 1 out. That takes the double play out of play. Connor comes set and delivers the 2-1. Swing and a miss. Strike 2 from Hunter.
I don't know what he was expecting, but it was
It wasn't that.
wasn't even close. Plate umpire just dusted off home plate and did not call timeout.
The 2-2. Ooh, buddy. Ben Gardner didn't have to move his glove at all to catch that. You can't call a pitch based on the reaction of the batter. Didn't call that one a ball. Evens up the count, or excuse me, runs at full 3-2. Outside, ball 4. So down to first goes Hunter.
New pitcher.
I would venture a guess to say you're right, Coach. Wade Bailey's going to walk out there. I'm not sure unless we're going to bring in Will Orr, maybe.
$11?
14. Maddox Keaton. So Connor goes out of the game, and Maddox Keaton comes into the game. That'll be your pico volt Electrical Contractors in Villa Rica called to the bullpen. So can't quite close the book on Connor, as all three runners on base are his. Want to remind you about all of our fantastic sponsors here at Hometown Sports Media. Serve Pro of West Georgia, Pilgrim Law Firm, Blackwater Technology, Marine South, Incredible Pulp Lemonade, John Thornton Buick GMC, Deep South Roofing, Smith's Floor Coverings, Uncle Don's Dapper Pomade, the Villa Rica First Baptist, Healthcare 316, Spa 316, Don Rich Ford in Villa Rica, Sissy's Trackside Grill, Fun Tool, Kia of LaGrange, Pico Volt Electrical Contractors, and the Morning 5 podcast. Stick around after the game for your Don Rich Ford Player of the Game. And we will make that announcement quickly. As Maddox Keaton enters into the game for our Villa Rica Wildcats. First time we've got to see him pitch this year. So Maddox Keaton enters into the game in a tough situation. Bases are juiced with one out, and Preston Sudbury steps up to bat. All you need's a hard ground ball.
To the pitcher.
Pitcher, second.
No, pitcher, home, first.
First pitch that Keaton throws. Low, good stop from Ben Gardner, ball one. Usually when a pitcher comes in and misses low, it's because he's trying to overthrow it.
Yep.
Foul back. Foul territory, strike one. Sudbury 0 for 2 on the night. Struck out in the second, went 4-3 in the third. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Runners everywhere. 4-2 lead, Wildcats. The 1-1 outside. Another good stop from Ben, ball 2. Ben has played really well defensively so far tonight. I think there's only been 1 ball that's gotten past Ben tonight. And it wasn't a pass ball, it was a wild pitch. But
yeah,
Ben has played very, very well tonight. Hunter at first, Mullins at second, and Toole at third. Sudbury up to bat. The 2-1 from Keaton. Misses low and inside, ball 3. You know, this is one of the things that I didn't know how it was going to work this year. Once we get past Will Orr and Cooper Robinson and Brody Blair, once we get past, you know, sort of our top 3 pitchers, who's going to be that next guy that can step up for us and get some of these innings? The 3-1 misses outside, ball 4, and in to score is Toole.
Well, there is excuse the pun, there is an ace in the hole.
Yeah?
Uh-huh.
Who's that?
Right fielder.
I didn't know he pitched.
Yes, sir.
You can't use Ben tonight. That's in there, strike 1 to Risky. Righty-lefty matchup. Maddox Keaton the righty, Risky the lefty. The 0-1 from Keaton. Good curveball, strike 2. There you go. Give him 1 more, let him swing through. Bases loaded, 4-3, Wildcats lead it. The 0-2. That's yanked down the first base line, foul. Wildcats victorious in game 1 here of the doubleheader, 3-1. And lead game 2, 4-3 in the top of the 6th. Keaton toes the rubber, kicks and deals the 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Big Sissy's trackside grill strikeout. And that'll bring up Dell. Dell 0 for 3 on the night, or on the game, game 2. Struck out in the first, struck out in the third, and went 5-3 in the 5th. Two outs. Let's get Dell and then worry about Morrish in the 7th. First pitch, great curveball.
A little bit high.
Yeah, just a bit.
About a foot.
Keaton stares in, kicks and delivers the 1-0. In the dirt, good stop from Ben Gardner, ball 2. Keaton delivers the 2-0. That's bounced over towards short, picking it up and over to first, but not in time.
Should have went to third base.
That's exactly what I was thinking, Coach. As soon as that ball was hit, I thought we should have gone to third. I think he had him if he goes to third. So Dell stands at first base with an RBI single, and it is now a tie game. Four to 4 here in the top of the 6th. Base is still loaded. That was hit deep in the hole. Maddox with a beautiful curveball opens up Morris, strike 1. Keaton stares into Morris and delivers the 0-1. Inside, ball 1. Morris 0 for 2 on the day with a sac fly RBI in the 5th. Morris comes back into the box. Keaton comes set, kicks and delivers the 1-1. That's popped up. Is it going to stay in play? It is not. Just out of play and just past Woodstock's dugout. Keaton ahead here, 1-2. Get a strikeout and worry about Reese in the 7th. Bases loaded, 1-2, 2 outs. Top of the 6th. Swing and a miss in the dirt. Ben picks it up, and he's just going to tag the runner going towards home. And that ends the inning. But Woodstock ties it up 4-4 as we head to the bottom of the 6th here on Hometown Sports Media Network.
I'm Alex, and I'm a middle school infielder. And thanks to Funzel, I raised over $2,000 for my baseball season in just a few days.
Friday night lights, big dreams, and travel ball costs that just keep adding up. Parents, coaches, what if fundraising was as easy as a tap on your phone?
It was so easy. I just signed up, sent my link to family and friends, and the donations started rolling in. No selling, no door-to-door, just quick, real money for my team.
Meet FunTool, the easiest way to raise money for your athlete's team. No selling, no hassle, just quick, simple, peer-to-peer fundraising that lets you keep 100% of what you raise. Start raising money today. Download the FunTool app, spelled FUNDTOOL, on the App Store or Google Play, and get your team funded fast. That's FunTool, FUNDTOOL, where your team keeps every dollar.
When this is the sound of a waterfall in nature, there's no cause for concern. But when it's a sound of water gushing through your living room ceiling because a pipe bursts inside the wall, there's reason to panic unless you pick up the phone and call 1-800-SERVPRO. Only the cleanup and restoration specialists at ServPro can help make fire and water damage like it never even happened. So make the call to 1-800-SERVPRO at the first sign of water damage. Franchises are independently owned and operated.
Welcome again to Hometown Sports Media Network's presentation of high school baseball. We head to the bottom of the sixth, all tied up 4-4. Ben Gardner, Henry Brookshire, and Will Orr do up 1-2-3 for our Wildcats. Throw down to second is a good one. And we are ready for the bottom of the sixth as Truett Hardy is still on the bump for Woodstock. Looks like Ethan May heading down to the bullpen for Woodstock. Nope, just running down to the foul pole to get warm. I would assume we are going to see Ethan May. So number 10 has re-entered the game for Woodstock. Where did I put my defensive? There it is. Do I even have a 10? I didn't even have a 10. See if Ben Gardner can get us started, and he does! It is through the middle, right back to where it came from, under the glove of Risky, and over on first with a leadoff single is Ben Gardner. That'll bring up Henry Brookshire. Henry Brookshire 1 for 1 in game 2, doubled in an RBI in the fourth, walked in the second. Henry Brookshire, our offensive player of the game in game 1. Gets a big hit here. He's going to have an argument for the offensive player of the game in game 2. First pitch that Brookshire sees, breaking ball low and outside, ball 1. Looks like Ben Gardner running for himself again over there at first.
Mm-hmm.
Checking Ben over at first. He's back in time. Hardy stares in, checks Gardner over at first, comes set, and delivers the 1-0. Squaring around the bunt, but pulling it back. Pitch was in the dirt. Ball 2. As Brookshire looks down to third base, gets the sign from Coach Bailey. The 2-0. Squaring around the bunt, Brookshire gets it down, first base side, pitcher can't get it. Safe at first is Brookshire, safe at second is Ben Gardner. And that is 2 infield hits for our Wildcats tonight.
Number 14, Max Keaton.
That'll bring up Maddox Keaton. See if the pitcher can help himself.
Now the question is where you bunt it. You bunt it down the third base line.
You bunting here, Coach?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I agree. Let's see if Keaton squares around the bunt. He does. He's a lefty. Pitch is outside. Keaton gets the bat back in time. Ball 1. Brookshire at first. Gardner at second. No outs.
If they gonna run in like that, I'd square the bunt and then come back around and
Trying to
swing the
slap
bat. Yep.
Yep. The 1-0. Pulls it back again. That's outside. Ball 2. Temperature holding steady at 30 for now. Your weather update brought to you by Fun Tool. Hasn't creeped into the 20s yet. Hardy kicks and delivers. That misses. Ooh. That's a strike apparently. Strike 1. That pitch looked like it was in the same location as the other first 2 pitches.
Yes, sir.
Runners at first and second for our Wildcats. 4-4, no outs, bottom of the 6th. Squaring around the bunt is Keaton. Offers at that one, strike two. Wonder if he's going to square around the bunt again.
Better be swinging.
I would think so with 2 outs, but I don't know. See if he can put the bat on the ball. He is going to square around the bunt. The 2-2 pulls the bat back. It's high and outside. Ball 3. As I just threw my pencil. Did not mean to. Runs. I got it. I just threw it over here across my table. Runners at first and second. The 3-2 to Maddox Keaton. Already kicks and delivers. He puts it over to second, picking it and fielding it, flipped to second and 1, safe at second, or safe at first. So Keaton beats out the throw down the line. That's almost like a bunt. Over to third goes Ben Gardner. Out at second was Henry Brookshire. And Maddox Keaton stands at first on a fielder's choice. That'll bring up Austin Wilson.
That ought to be.
As the umpire, or excuse me, the coach is going to come out and talk to Truett Hardy for Woodstock.
Is that not? Yeah, he's.
Yep, bringing in Ethan May, I believe. We saw this young man in game 1. So Ethan May will check back into the game. We saw this young man in game 1. No Cupid. Down, down, do your bad, do your bad. Runners in the corners for our Wildcats. When we get back here on Hometown Sports Media Network.
Villa Rica First Baptist is a proud sponsor of Carroll County Athletes and Athletics. Villa Rica First Baptist Church is a place where people can meet Jesus, engage in life-giving community, and everyone is welcome. We believe in creating a space where people can have authentic encounters with Christ, discover their gifts, and use them for God's glory. Join us for our Sunday services at 8:30 a.m. and 11 a.m. located at 1483 on Highway 78 in Villa Rica. Villa Rica First Baptist Church. We are family.
Not
Casey
spring
Bass
out of
here.
the park with Don Rich Ford in Villa Rica. Bart Smith and his staff want you to shake off the winter blues and arrive to the ball fields in style this spring. Don Rich Ford and Villa Rica have been providing top-notch service to the West Georgia area for over 50 years. Don Rich Ford is conveniently located in the heart of Villa Rica at 221 East Montgomery Street. So give them a call at 770-459-5132 or stop by and browse their inventory. And don't forget to tell them the guys from Hometown Sports Media sent you.
Smash your thirst with an incredible pulp lemonade. Whenever you hear a Hometown Sports Media play-by-play guy say, "That's another incredible pulp smash,"
That is an incredible pulp smash, 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 smash.
and then hear some big fat guy growl, well, then you know you've seen a big hit on the gridiron. Whenever I see the Incredible Pulp Lemonade trailer, I know it is a premier game of the week, and I'm getting me some lemonade. Everything you get today has artificial ingredient, not Incredible Pulp Lemonade. It's fresh squeezed lemons, filtered water, and sugar, and it's delicious. And it's made by a man, Steve Walker, who loves supporting youth athletics in West Georgia. So next time you see the Incredible Pulp trailer, make sure you stop and get yourself an Incredible Pulp Lemonade.
Welcome back into Hometown Sports Media Network's presentation of high school baseball. Runners at the corners for our Wildcats, all knotted up 4-4. Bottom of the 6th, 1 out. And Ethan May on the bump for Woodstock. Austin Wilson at the plate for our Wildcats.
Wow. Shortstop, third base was in close. Second base was on the island.
I thought they'd be in double play depth, Coach, but they're not. Are they expecting Austin to bunt here? Austin does square around the bunt.
That's a ball.
That is. Yes, they said he stepped off going to first.
It don't matter. He didn't step off and didn't throw.
Austin is going to square around the bunt. Third base crashing. Now he brings it back. The throw is inside. Down to second goes Will Orr. Or excuse me, Maddox Keaton. Ball 1. So over to second goes Maddox Keaton. We got him second and third. The 1-0. Pops this one up out of play, foul into the softball fields.
Hope it was. My car's parked back there.
Count 1-1. Nah, you're good. It landed on the right near third base in the softball field.
Oh. Well, it really wasn't my car. It's my wife's car.
May stares in and delivers the 1-1. That's inside, almost hits Austin Wilson. Ball 2.
Take one.
Wear it. On deck stands Cooper Robinson. Coop singled in the first, struck out in the third, reached in the fifth on an error. Stolen 2 bases, scored 2 runs. That one misses low and inside, and it's 3-1 to Austin Wilson. Wildcats a ball away from loading the bases with 1 out, similar to what Woodstock did in the top of the 6th. May comes set and delivers. Puts this one, bouncing ball up the middle and through! 1 run is in. Throw to the plate. Now they cut it off. Bouncer over to second, in safe. And a 2 RBI double from Austin Wilson. And it's 6-4. Wildcats lead it in the bottom of the 6th. As Austin Wilson looks like he might have hurt his ankle on the slide.
Or his leg, his knee.
So Ben Gardner and Maddox Keaton in to score. Hopefully he's all right. We can't afford any more injuries. Already lost Turner Ewald for the year.
Is that the kid was on the walker in there?
Yes, sir. Broke his ankle at the Westminster game.
Really?
Yeah. Hit an RBI, 1 RBI or 2 RBI double, and broke his ankle sliding into second.
Wow.
Number 11, Cooper Robinson.
That'll bring up Cooper Robinson. See if Cooper Robinson can keep it going, give us a little bit more insurance. First pitch that Coop sees is hammered into center field and caught tagging up at second. I guess the leg feels fine. Great tag up, and over to third goes Austin Wilson. So a productive out from Cooper Robinson. That ball is just dying up there, Coach.
Yep.
I'm telling you, in like a month, that hit from Coop. Now the center fielder's probably playing it different. It's probably still an out, but it's getting close to the warning track.
Right.
That'll bring up Will Wallace. First pitch Will sees, high and outside, ball 1. Will 1 for 3 here in game 2. Got stranded at third in the 5th. The 1-0. Good curveball. Strike 1.
Lord of mercy, that was around his chin.
That's pretty high.
Umpire's cold.
Time called by Will Wallace, granted by the home plate umpire. Austin Wilson stands at third with a massive 2 RBI double that broke the deadlock. The 1-1. Low, ball 2. I thought that pitch looked better than the pitch he threw before.
Exactly.
I thought that was pretty good. Will ahead here, 2-1. May kicks and delivers. Will pops this one. The shallow right center field, and it's down. A diving effort from Ward can't get there. In to score is Austin Wilson, and it is 7-4. Wildcats lead it. Will Wallace stands over at first with an RBI single. He's now 2 for 3 on the ball game. That'll bring up Jasper Best. Jasper still looking for his first hit here in game 2. Good a time as any to get one. First pitch that Jasper sees, curveball, low and outside. Ball 1. May kicks and delivers the 1-0. Jasper swings through it, strike 1. It is 7-4, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Checking the runner over at first. Back in time is Will. A little Pilates action going over there to stay on the base. Wildcats lead it 7-4. May checks the runner at first, nods a couple times, and delivers. Swing and a miss from Jasper, strike 2. Looks like Jasper's on time. Not getting that barrel to the ball. Checking Will over at first.
I guess pulling away from the ball.
Yeah.
So where his left foot is now?
Like he's trying to hit it too hard almost.
Exactly.
I don't know.
Instead of back up the middle.
Yep. Keep that hip closed as long as you can. The 1-2. Bounces this one over to short, picking it up over to first across the diamond, pulls him off. Jasper's safe over at first. The throw pulled Mullins off of first base. Jasper's safe at first. Will is safe at second, and that'll bring up Connor Black. Connor 1 for 3 here in game 2.
Got to tell you that that feeling that Coach Best down there at first base is having right now is unbelievable.
First pitch that Connor sees is low, ball 1.
Anytime you can coach your son, it's tremendous.
Well, especially at a level like this. You know, most of us get to coach our sons in, rec or travel ball or something, but not at a level like this. The 1-0 misses. Oh, the 1-0 doesn't miss high. It's a strike, apparently. The 1-1. That misses inside, ball 2. Coach, we have just passed the 5-hour mark of broadcasting tonight. We have been broadcasting for 5 hours, 1 minute, and 50 seconds.
Do I get overtime?
You got to take that up with the boss.
Wait a minute, you own the
No. I'm not the payroll boss. Catcher comes out from behind home plate, looks over to the on the sideline, looks over to the dugout, gets new signs for Woodstock. He gives it to the infield. 7-4, Wildcats lead it. Bottom of the 6th, 2 outs, runners at first and second. Connor Black at bat. The 2-1. Connor pops this one up. I think it's going to be out of play. Oh, man.
Good play.
Nice catch by Sudbury. Almost into the dugout of the Wildcats. Villarica pushes across 3. It's 7-4. We lead it going into the top of the 7th here on Hometown Sports
Casey
Media
Bass
Network.
Casey Bass here for my friends at Spa 316 in Bremen. They offer a variety of services from cosmetic, injectables, hormone replacement therapy, and medically supervised weight loss. They also have new and improved weight loss programs, laser liposuction, cool sculpting, skin and laser services, and testosterone treatments. You handle all of your different hormones, but for me, it's the testosterone that has changed my life. And let me tell you something, I'm never going back, and I'm never going to see anybody but my friends at Spa 316. Go see them.
When this is the sound of a waterfall in nature, there's no cause for concern. But when it's the sound of water gushing through your living room ceiling because a pipe bursts inside the wall, there's reason to panic unless you pick up the phone and call 1-800-SERVPRO. Only the cleanup and restoration specialists at ServPro can help make fire and water damage like it never even happened. So make the call to 1-800-SERVPRO at the first sign of water damage. Franchises are independently owned and operated.
We head into the bottom of the 7th with a 7-4 lead here on Hometown.
Top of the 7th.
Top of the 7th, excuse me. with a 7-4 lead. Maddox Keaton still on the bump for our Villa Rica Wildcats. Woodstock got 2 in the top of the 6. We answered with 3 in the bottom. Reese, Toole, and Ward do up 1, 2, 3 for Woodstock.
Now batting number 3, Gunnar Reese.
First pitch, Reese sees. Breaking ball outside, ball 1.
1, 2, 3, go home.
I like it, Coach. I like it. Oof. That misses
Low.
a little low. Ball 2. Where did that miss? That was right down the middle for ball 3.
It's not where you catch it, where it comes across home plate.
My goodness. I don't know where that one missed.
Same place as the last 3.
Same exact place. Strike 1. Keaton kicks and delivers the 3-1 swing and a missed strike 2.
He's thrown 5 baseballs to same place, same speed, same pitch, and it's 3-2.
The 3-2. Strike 3. Got him. That's a Sissy's track side grill. Strikeout. Got Reese looking as Reese threw his bat, and he was already halfway down the first baseline. He thought he got walked.
6 balls.
7-4 Wildcats lead it. Here in the top of the 7th. Keaton kicks and delivers. Strike 1 to Toole. Keaton with the 0-1. Beautiful. He has found a groove. Strike 2. Nice curveball. Stay in that groove, Maddox. Keaton comes set and delivers. Fouled back off the netting. Ball boy Brody Blair doing a good job.
Running where he can stay warm.
I don't blame him. I'd be sprinting. Keaton ahead here, 0-2. It's the sign from Ben, kicks and delivers. Curveball outside part of the zone, throws him strike 3. That is another Sissy's track side grill strikeout.
Boys, you better be swinging.
You ain't lying.
Although he wasn't bad pitch it may have been outside a little bit.
That'll bring up Ward. First pitch from Ward, fastball, strike 1. Maddox Keaton's found himself a groove here in the 7th inning. That's a curveball, strike 2. Golly.
All right, what's the bet on this pitch? Fastball, curveball?
Fastball outside.
Curveball.
You'd go curveball? All right.
Curveball.
The 0-2 from Maddox Keaton. It is a curveball, and it's a swing and a miss. Maddox Keaton strikes out the side to end the game. Great 7th frame from Maddox Keaton. 1, 2, 3, go the Woodstock Wolverines. And our Villa Rica Wildcats are victorious in Game 1 and Game 2. 3-1 in Game 1, 7-4 in Game 2. Coach, any final thoughts?
Yeah, I'm sitting over here watching my daughter-in-law call all the pitches, and she called that pitch just perfect.
Coach,
I thought the kids come back real good. You know, the consistency of the umpires or the umpire behind the plate is not very good, but you got to play with that. So
sure.
Just go and have a good time with it. And,
players of the game, Coach, in Game 2, Cooper Robinson, starting pitcher, went 4 innings, only gave up 1 earned run and struck out 8. And then our offensive player of the game for Game 2, Austin Wilson, 1 for 3 on the night, but the massive 2 RBI double and scored a run there to break the deadlock in the bottom of the 6th when it was tied 4-4. For all of our wonderful sponsors, for Casey Bass, for Clay Harden, for Coach Verlin Best, thank you so much for tuning in. Our next broadcast will be Tuesday. I think first pitch is 5:30 or 5:55 against the Bremen Blue Devils. Have a wonderful, safe weekend. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. And as always, fins up.